to the weather.
Oh.
What? Oh.
Forecast.
Forecast. Are we doing one word at a time? Weather
I'm
forecast?
Dr. Sunny.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yes, we seem to be having a significant class today. Watch out.
Crosshair, I need a translation. Crosshair!
Hey!
Flip-flop. Flop.
Oh. Oh, God. We're a mess.
Silent. Are we silent?
Or just
Music's
cry.
Music's a bit loud because I didn't turn it down.
Oh, well, sure.
I'd do it.
Hey, of course I want to be here, Weirdness. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Honestly, actually, I'm quite...
Yeah, I still have yet to figure out how to make OBS just automatically drop audio without turning it off.
Yeah.
Unless I do that workaround that you mentioned.
Yeah.
But,
We could try it.
I mean,
Oh, very
soon
nice.
we're going to have some time.
Oh yeah. The holidays.
Oh,
What else am I going to do?
get a holidog.
Work
Oh.
during the holidays. Work your ass off improving the street.
I mean, you say that, but like that's basically what's probably going to happen. So.
Yeah.
Rocky.
Hello.
Hello. Hollow dogs. Whoa.
Hey!
Finished full party now,
Holy
halfway up to date here. Halfway up to date here, by the way,
Holy
is still
crap nuggets.
like
The
twice as much as full
episodes.
party. Anyway.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
Well done. Holy crap. And welcome.
Yeah, welcome indeed. Spoilers abound, I guess.
Well,
but like, welcome anyway.
You're here at pre-show, so it's
Yeah,
like
that's true. We're just hanging out.
minimal spoilerage.
But Kung Fu Fenris is correct. You great.
That's a lot of episodes.
It is. And here we are, you know. Whoa! Hey! Clap, 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 clap. That's very kind.
Oh, but I got a cool ass emote.
So did I.
Well,
I got some dude with like a cup
Maybe I
or
did
something.
too.
I got haha
Thank-
ball.
I got haha ball from the previous sub.
Must we say haha ball so much?
Ha. Ha ball?
Oh,
It's better.
very nice.
Ha ha ba? Oh.
The
As
Hubble
you can
telescope.
see, I am triple fisting it. Hello,
damn.
Poke.
Hi. Yeah. It's whoa. Yeah. Are you feeling under the weather or just like
I
wanting to cozy up?
refuse. I am just having some medicine, some tea that is called Cold 911.
Preventative measure,
yeah. It's just delicious.
Hello and sorpa.
We have a cheers
Especially
from
me.
Sweden
Aw.
and John.
Yes.
Why
Especially
especially me? I'm like a quarter of this.
I don't know.
You're
The storyteller as well.
You're like 40%
Weirdness!
easy.
Oh my god, everyone's so nice today. So that voice is just invading everything in my life right
It
now.
is.
I don't know why. Very, very fun. This is everyone's out of control today. I love it.
My
Well-
finger's healing. Oh, sorry.
Oh, good. That's good. That's a good way to
Look,
be.
it looks
Yeah,
looks way better than it
still
did.
looks
Oh, because yeah, the
uncomfortable
finger
as
you
hell.
sliced, eh?
Yeah, the finger I sliced.
Woof.
Can you see it from over there, John?
Yeah, don't slice your
I
finger.
noticed it while we were streaming yesterday, and I was like, "Wow, I don't remember Liz like biting her nails
No.
or anything, or her skin."
No, I was cutting bread with a serrated knife and it just slice.
Oh, bleh.
Blah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's very kind.
Especially today of all days.
Yes.
On this, the day of your daughter's wedding. I like the shudder. That wasn't what I was expecting.
I don't want to find out today of all days that I have a daughter.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, that would be.
Or a son, for that matter.
Oh, Kung Fu Fenders, thank you for asking. Yes, Ella is back and home, and she's resting, but she's eating.
Good.
And she's got a fashionable cone
She was eating
on.
this morning. She was just like, "Is that food?" Plonk.
Good. That seems like a good sign
Plonk that
of
over.
recovery.
Hi, Sorpa.
Oh, hi, Sorpa. That's
Sorpa.
wonderful. Oh, exalted third.
Yes.
Great. I was
Little
holding one of them books today,
Have
actually.
you seen our EX3 stream, Serpa? I'd be curious to know.
Woo! Yeah, Crosshair, you'll just have to,
Amazing.
do your best. You got this. Swinging around chaos.
I mean, between Exaltwitch and Full Party, then with Exalted Essence on its way,
Oh yeah.
Exalted Essence might be super cool.
Mm-hmm. I have to
if it
look into
is-
it
Hopefully.
more.
That's a thing I might look
Yeah.
at.
Mm.
Well, who am I kidding? I'm going to look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it in this context.
Oh,
it's a
geez,
couple other
Crosshair got the drink counter.
Well,
Which means it's either going to be 75 drinks or none.
as per last week, just bring the box. So just like. That's
I
pretty
mean,
funny.
actually.
I like what I think. I'm gonna call it Mario Party.
What would Mario Party entail, Pukajitsu? Just
Yes,
out of
tell us about this
curiosity.
game called Mario Party.
Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Whoa.
It's literally just whoever happens to,
Stumble into
luck
the right
their
thing,
way
yeah.
to the end. No, they've gotten better. There were just a few versions there where it was, Mario Bonk.
Oh my god, Crosshair's going to be in charge of play of the game.
Ugh.
I am so excited.
Woof.
I'm so
I have to
excited.
do something today. My sons!
You're
My
off.
wife!
Oh, yeah.
Do I have other people I should be knowing?
Today's gonna be the day when I return to creation.
Fate of the game.
I mean, can we?
Anyway, here's one.
Like, what's wrong with play of the game? Why does it always have to?
I don't know.
Anyway. Anything that I should know about? Anybody spend any experience?
Oh,
I mean, today's the day to just not do it because Aragorn's not here. So 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, there you go. You're all safe. You're all
I'm
safe.
1 XP away from my next purchase, so I'll make everyone happy next week.
I might be saving up for Glamour 9.
Whoa!
So
Sorry.
I'll see you all in a year.
Willpower! Willpower! No.
We just got it.
Yeah, basically. A year is about right. Everyone's a mod favorite today. Crosshair.
And then Scott just doesn't know how to count, so.
Well, no, it's the issue is that this is an old. Sorry, I have many issues. Obviously, I can't say the issue as if there's only one. One of my problems is that this is a very old sheet. I need to reprint it.
Oh.
It has all my SexP tallyings, which is great, but it also has a mark that could be an erased 10 digit, or it could just. I either have 4 or 14, and I'm pretty sure I have 4.
You know, I trust you to keep track of your own paperwork.
I am. I'm keeping very careful track
You could go back and roll the tape from last week and see
when I
what,
spent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I didn't. It's fine.
When you roll that beautiful beam footage. It's
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 disgusting.
an ad campaign.
Oh, okay. My best.
I figured it was a reference. Just.
See, Rocky got that reference. Rocky's my favorite now.
Whoa. Just like that.
Oh, time to roll up new characters. I'll be a clerical.
I hope Rocky prefers.
Yeah, I
it.
probably would. No.
Cool.
Well, maybe actually. They seem pretty cool. That was my alternative kit when we were starting out,
Okay.
way back in the day. I wanted to be a fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to be a
Hey.
fighter, did you?
Transitional
I did.
food. Nice book.
Yay, transitional food.
Is that like
I like it.
applesauce? Oh, mashed potatoes.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Hey,
I
can
really
have,
want Pooks and Ella to follow the exact same like recovery journey.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to make
Pooks, if you end up
Pooks
wearing a
mashed
cone, let me
potatoes
know.
now.
Yeah. Can we ship some over?
I'd like
you
to
think?
mash his taters.
I thought he was a potato.
Yeah, no.
Came out of surgery and was like, I am potato. So are you have you become a
Cannibal? Yes, what's happening here? Hang on. Yeah, I also have questions.
Hi everyone, welcome our new cannibal overlords.
I probably would welcome our new cannibal overlords.
What happened last session?
Woof.
I'm glad you asked.
So much. Well, we can start. Brahm and Sophia opened up the letter addressed to Helena, the Lady Helena, which simply said, "It's done." Signed H. We found that a little suspicious.
Alarming.
Yes, Sophia in particular is really unhappy about the whole thing.
We thought about opening the warehouse envelope, but there was a cantrip placed on it, so we decided not to.
And then the next morning, the security system came down at the Spark, so we made our way back there. That's what we did. Or I can take it. No, you got it.
I can
You
do
got
my
it.
thing. So Patches, rolling back a bit in the timeline, was taken from where the three of them were together, went outside into a car, highway driving, cold, very hot, draft, humid, and then put into a dungeon. Hood was taken off, and cold iron handcuffs taken off. Female troll was there, and I was able to determine that I was in a freehold, which was inside of a fairy ring. The female troll turned out to be Kalea.
Appearance too.
Thanks, Sophia.
You're welcome.
Patches decided to keep it cool, try to play along with them. They brought in an unconscious male adult. It was Claude. And so while she was waiting for Claude to come back to consciousness, this young, seemingly commoner, human, regular ass guy.
Mortal, not a commoner.
Mortal. I know, I couldn't remember the word, thank you. Regular mortal. Came
mortal.
through. His name was Kyle. Probably enchanted because he was seeing things. Then they took him away, they brought him back. He was like super hype. That's weird, I shouldn't do that. I will fix that after. And crafted this beautiful sculpture, at which point Halea came back, destroyed it, sucked up all its glamour, and killed him because she had rhapsodied him, and his mind would have just gone to rot anyway, so
guy.
she was doing him a service. Gritting her teeth, Patches continued to try to play along until yet another child was brought down. Or child, human, adult, young adult human. Busted the fuck out of there after making Claude woke up. Patches made Claude forget that it was his wife because he was still disenchanted. Eventually re-enchanted Claude, busted the fuck out of there, murdered one of the underlings who nevertheless super believed that they were doing the right thing. I'm missing so many important points.
No. Yeah.
And got the fuck out of there, thankfully, and back to the freehold, the Spark.
Where we all met up.
I did not prepare this at all.
Ta-da! We all met back up. Thankfully, Incisors, Saley, and Talus are okay. At the Spark, Patches fills the rest of us in on the shit. And then in the decision point around what should we do, where should we go, Claude asked essentially, well, am I coming with you or let's go now or whatever it was, to which Patches kind of replied like, I gotta keep you safe. Sorry, you should know something about this. Let that veiled mind cantrip fall, and
He's
then
reaching for his weapon, and he said he has to stop
that's
us.
it. He was reaching for, I think that blunderbuss thing,
Right,
which he had.
yeah.
So, you gonna kill Claude?
No.
Yeah, I can say pretty definitively we're not going to try to kill Claude.
Thanks for throwing that in.
Yeah,
It's really
if
important.
We accidentally roll all successes.
I have done that in a game before.
Yeah,
you were
this
there.
isn't exalted.
It's true. Oh, can I pull this shot? No. Okay. Shit.
Are we ready? Also, who says this is the last Changeling before Christmas?
Point.
It's possible that Crosshair is attributing my schedule to the show's schedule.
Oh.
It's possible. It's just a little.
You are the most important person
Oh,
here.
for Crosshair.
Oh, I see.
John, do you want
Right.
to?
You'll notice that all of our players are holding on to colored cards, as well as I am. Green means I am totally happy with what's going on and enthusiastically wish to continue, even if it looks like I'm not. Yellow means I am okay with what's happening, but I'm approaching my limit and do not wish to go further than this. And red is I am uncomfortable and wish for the topic to change or for us to stop immediately. You may never see these cards used in play. They're for our players' safety. They're for also my safety. And for you in the chat, you are always welcome to message a mod, message me directly, or if you feel like you need to, you can leave. We are not going to feel insulted by this. The most important thing is that you take care of yourself. Any questions? Are we ready to go?
Mm-hmm. Kate's just turning off the sleep on the monitor.
Yeah. A wise thing to do. My shoulders are trying to phase out of existence? What? Oh,
Is your green
that.
screen
Yeah,
too
hold on.
powerful?
Well, I can just disappear. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Oh, so cool.
There, I think that's better. Okay. I've spoken about being a tournament player before. I've spoken about how it changes the way that I play a little bit. That while the goal is still to have fun, there is a little bit more of an impetus to playing to win, to try hard. And that's a way that we sort of play as it's sort of a way to make sure that in the end, there is a time and a place to really push for victory. But what happens when you're playing in a tournament and you meet up against a friend? When you're forced to play against somebody who you normally play for fun with? When you actually are competing for a final spot and it's either going to be you or the person who you already have an emotional bond with, a relationship? Well, then it gets a little tricky. Because not only do you have to take into account that you might be trying as hard as you can, but now you're not just pushing yourself towards victory, but you may also be eliminating a friend from competition. And that adds a complexity to the game. A complexity that isn't always there. And sometimes you fight well, and you shake hands, and you both realize that at that point, the best person moves on. And sometimes it doesn't go that way. Sometimes feelings are hurt. Occasionally those feelings are hurt for longer than just the day of the tournament. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Claude brandishes the arquebus, pointing it directly at Patches, who I believe was the last person to speak with him.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You can't make me. I have an oath. I have no choice. Don't make me try to stop you.
I know that you have enough, and I respect that. That's why I didn't let you blindly, forgettingly charge in and break that.
You're
Claude.
not going to hurt her.
Claude, put the weapon down. We can talk about this. Please.
She's not here. We can't hurt her now.
Please put the weapon down, Claude.
I need you both to roll your charisma leadership.
Silver-tongued.
No, not for this. You haven't really.
I haven't been silvery tonguey. Ooh.
I'm just trying to lend a nice, confident, calm aura to the room.
Oh, sweet.
Hey! Very good. Patches. Phew!
Not bad spending my last
Okay.
not
Uh,
power.
He lowers the weapon but does not put it down. But he now has it at his hip.
You're under oath. Okay, we understand this. You are bound to her.
You don't remember what happened to me? All of these years. You're asking me to go back to a life of that. That she either is halfway living, a dead thing that I have to pay attention to, that I have to feed like some kind of invalid, or you'd have me stand in front of her, die alongside her.
Can we not rescue our friends without either of those outcomes? Can you allow us to act against her plans in order to rescue Kyoko?
You were just talking about how you wanted to make sure that they paid for what they did. I could see the look in your eye. Can you tell me now, truthfully, that you would not hurt her? That you would not kill her? You don't have it in you to lie. And I can appreciate that even if I have to stop you.
Or is it that you can't tell my lies? Maybe I've been acting on her side all along.
Wait, what?
What?
Kate Smiling Patches isn't.
What?
Who can we trust? Actually. Who do we know we can trust? Can you trust me? Can you trust one another?
Yes, each other in this room, of course. This is closer than blood. Claude, you've been put into an incredibly difficult position. We recognize this. I wish I had an answer for you. We will find one. You must understand the position that we are in.
We have to save our friends.
You would ask me to give up the most important thing that I'd have. My word. I cannot do that. You of all people should know this.
Honor is alive. Fucking shield.
I try to make eye contact with Incisor if she's witnessing all of this.
And Sizer is just kind of like, she's
The fuck?
not
Yeah.
okay
Oh,
with a lot of
Sure.
things that are happening right now. Are you like trying to get her to
I'm trying to get her to go outside so I can tell her something.
Oh, okay. Not like go tackle Claude.
No,
or...
it's like a.
She throws her hands up and just walks off.
I'm following.
We're going to rescue Kyoko. We're going to rescue Sister.
We don't even know where Zistar is.
No, but we're going. I'm telling you, these are the actions we're going to take. Do you need to stop us?
Are you going to kill my wife?
That is not my current objective.
Are you going to kill my wife?
That is not my current objective. There are casualties in war. And this is what we are facing. They have started a
Casualties in
war. They have started a war on all of Concordia.
They didn't start a war. They're continuing one. A war you didn't even know anything about until 10 minutes ago.
there are two ways for it to end. In complete annihilation, mutual, self-assured, or with all parties coming together Patches has told us some interesting things regarding... Oh no, she hasn't. We don't know exactly what their reasoning is behind this, of course, other than
They
trying to
think they've
bring
seen a
down...
prophecy. They think that their interpretation of the prophecy is correct. They think that a crown and a sword means that they have to kill the fucking queen.
That can be a bit more tricky to deal with. Claude, I don't want this war to end in annihilation. I could give you my word that we will do everything in our power.
Words are what got us into this situation.
And what? They just go out the window entirely.
Don't touch her. And he turns and he walks towards the elevator.
Oh, damn.
Like, to leave the building?
Yeah.
Where are you going, friend?
I'm going to try to stop her.
Are you?
He turns around.
Oh.
He walks right up into Patches' grill. So I should point out that Patches is slightly taller than Claude.
I'm so happy. And I'm just like...
And you're
There you-
like,
Yeah.
like he could stand on Patches' shoulders and probably make it to kind of your height, maybe.
That's awesome.
He like walks up and he lifts his head and like the tufts of his hair are standing out. I've spent a decade trying to stop her. How dare you? How dare you?
I don't know where the line of your vow ends. I know what you've been doing, and it is extremely admirable. But I don't know where it changes when she's awake and can talk to you.
I will not allow her to come to harm.
How will you stop her on your own?
Let us help you.
I need the two of you, not Sophia. I need the two of you to roll me your intelligence Greymare at a difficulty of 8. Oaths would be a specialty that would throw in this if either of you have that.
You should, Brom. If
I
you
have a
don't.
kenning specialty in oaths because that's where my mind went then, which is much less applicable, but very cool.
3 successes?
Nice.
1 success.
Okay, so when he says that he can't bring her to harm,
Yeah.
clearly he was able to prevent her from leaving the house.
Yeah.
Right? He was able to. He essentially, the deal that was struck was that they chimerically killed her and were like, don't
Yeah, but that's
re-enchant
the
her.
thing. I just don't know, like,
So
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
explaining
sorry,
it to
sorry,
you.
yeah. Yeah, sorry.
If he swore, and remember that
Yeah.
oaths are to the letter,
Yeah.
but they can in
Mm-hmm.
some ways act in the spirit, right? Like if I say, I swear that I would never hurt Scott,
Mm-hmm.
but then if Scott was about to be hit by a car and I shoved Scott out of the way and he tripped and fell,
Yeah.
you could say in some cases that would be breaking my oath. I'm not that
Yeah.
That's fair.
literal about that.
Uh-huh.
Now, if I said, if I swore that I would never allow Scott to come to harm, but that I would also never lay hands on him,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd be fucked, right? Like, I would have to hope that shouting at him would be enough.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, in that case, you can swear oaths that will screw you, right? And he has an oath to the golden braid, and at the time he had an oath to the red branch. And he has an oath to keep his wife safe from harm. So what they came up with, the way that they justified it is they executed her
Yeah.
and then put her under his care. Now, the way that they managed to justify it to him was, this is the only way to save her life, otherwise we have to kill her.
So my question is, would his oath allow them? Like, because I guess I don't know where the timeline is of all those details of his past. So where I am right now is just not understanding whether
So here's where
she could be chimerically killed in front with his acceptance again.
here's where it gets tricky.
Yeah.
She was captured, and a court had ruled that she would die for her crimes, and he, at that point, would be like, I have to stop this.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, this is the only way that it's going to work.
Yeah.
So it made sense in terms of the oath.
Yeah.
If she's out about running around
Yeah.
and she's fine and then he can't go up to her and kill her unless he knew that it was the only way to keep her safe.
Yeah.
So it depends on her options. So his oath is a little tricky in that respect, which is why a lot of changelings don't swear oaths
Yeah.
along these lines, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's an extremely personal and extremely dangerous thing to do, because if you swore, "Hey, Brom, I'll always be there for you," and then Brom one day is like, "Haha, I fucked your wife," and you're like, "Whoa, Brom, whoa, okay, I'm cool with this."
I'm still here for you, man. Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
Like it's
no
not as useful.
Right.
So, in other words, the best answer that I can give you right now, knowing that you are not an oath scholar, but still getting 3 successes on a Diff 8 roll, is Claude is limited by the options that he has to keep her safe. If those options become reduced to an impossibility, that's something that he can handle. The other thing that I'll point out is that it has to do with what he can do consciously.
Yeah.
He did not swear that she would never come to harm.
Right, because
Yeah.
that's
He swore, "I
impossible.
will keep you safe." So if you
Yeah.
pop her off,
Yeah.
he's free,
Yeah.
right? But he has to do everything in his power to stop you
Yeah.
if he knows that he can.
Yeah.
But if you engineer a situation in which she's going to die anyway, you might be able to
Yeah.
convince him that this is the only way to go.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I think it does.
All right.
So keeping an eye on the exhaust through the door as I leave for the garden.
To see if like the silhouettes all of a sudden start like smashing into each
Yeah,
other.
pretty much.
See, like arms going like this. Yeah.
I wish I could think of another solution. But if it comes down to it,
You want me to kill Claude?
no, I want you to freeze Claude like you froze Talus.
I mean, it'd be easy to kill him.
I'm not asking you to kill your friend, our friend.
It's just a little chimerical death. That was an unleashing. I
know.
fucked that up, and I might be able to encase all of us into the Ice Age. Okay, I can try.
Thank you.
On one condition. That you never tell him it was your idea.
I don't want you taking the blame for this, Incisor.
We can't always get what we want.
Oh.
He idolizes you.
I've disappointed him before.
I mean, we've all disappointed him before. I mean, like, we've walked behind his bar, we've touched his stuff. He'd be able to forgive me. I don't want to see him have to see one another light.
Okay. If that's what you want.
I'm not going to make you swear no oath.
No more oaths. No more oaths. No more oaths.
Damn.
But that's what my condition is.
Then I agree to your condition.
So we doing this now?
If you deem it necessary.
Dude's holding a weapon in my freehold.
He can't be allowed to leave because he might go to her. And she might use him as more leverage against us. He can't be allowed to take a stand against any of us. We have to continue on the mission, and we are ultimately trying to set him free. Right?
The easiest way to set him free would be to ice his wife. Permanently.
Which we will do while he can't stop us. I have absolutely no interest in keeping her alive.
I understand. Why don't you join me in the other room?
go to follow.
I stick around here. So,
Well done.
Sorry, sir.
I stick around here, and I'm going to know everything you're trying to do. I'm not going to let that happen. He starts to back away, not walk, but back away towards the elevator.
Claude, at least, no, go ahead. At least tell us that we're going to be able to get into contact you when the time is right. I want to be able to help you. We want to be able to help you.
I know.
Don't just go off the radar, friend.
Sometimes we do what we have to. At this point, Incisor and Sophia return to the exhaust.
Indeed we do.
Is Zeron around at the moment?
We brought him in.
Yes, we did. That's right. He is.
Maybe he's lounging on the couch.
He's
sent
letting.
off
He's
the
still
Probably not
not
letting.
really
Okay.
like. He's. Let's put it this
The thing
way.
is, I haven't seen. So if
Yeah.
if I can see him, yes. If not,
So there,
I don't
you know the
know.
health track and how the health track kind of like
Yeah,
cover
yeah.
shit. Thing is, he also sort of spent a long period of time with his chest open and,
totally.
and a string of hair wrapped around his heart. So like he's not okay.
Kate knows this. Touches.
I so forgot I'm
And
also quite injured.
Incisor walks and taps Sophia on the shoulder. You know one of those like annoying ass things where someone taps you on the other side and then they
Ugh.
walk past. So she does that for Sophia.
And like,
And she walks on the other side, walks straight up to Zeron, grabs him by the chest, pulls him up, and just plants one right on his lips. And Zeron's eyes just kind of go,
What the hell is this? Yeah.
and then
yes, obviously.
she lifts up, and there's this moment of just kind of pure like, whoa, and then looks at Claude.
Incisor, no.
Incisor, yes.
Says Brahm.
Do you say that?
I mean,
You giving her a big no?
yeah. I'm giving her a slow motion no. I
Let
guess.
me hear that slow motion no.
Incisor, no.
And Claude freezes in place.
What the hell is this?
it had to be done, Brahm.
He's a knight of the Order of the Golden Braid. You cannot simply
and he
freeze.
was about to commit
This is a
treason.
reasonable action, Brahm. This keeps him safe while we do what we have to do.
All right.
He
Lady
is safe
Sophia.
from his oath.
What is it that we have to do?
Act against his wife in a way that may threaten her life.
Incisor like muscles past the three of you towards Claude, and you can hear her mumbling. I can kind of see the appeal as she picks up Claude, turns around,
Oh, are we doing anything?
and starts
just
dragging
teasing her.
him towards the elevator to go down to the dungeon, not the elevator that goes down to the lobby.
I go to press the button for her, and I just whisper, "Thank you."
You can file a complaint with your McAllister, whatever, and she puts Claude inside and walks into the elevator. Just starts, closes the doors, throws the switch so that it starts descending.
Right, now what?
Well, I'm sorry if I feel a little bit powerless in this situation.
Brahm, she has your wife.
I know.
What do you intend to do to get her back?
Anything, I have to.
Good. Keep that anger. You'll need it.
Braun just kind of walks away and like takes a stance. I don't know, leaning on the bar or something. not proudly, just like he's just like, oh, fuck it.
So, we're missing Kyoko. We're missing Zister. Who else are we missing?
Kenwyn. Sister was with Kenwyn.
Okay, I guess we care about Kenwyn then.
No, we don't, but he might, I don't know.
Cog's mother was left behind. I would like to make sure she is all right.
They said she was dead, but they also thought Cog was dead, so I don't know how good their intel is.
Oh yeah, where's Cog right now?
Well, he came in with us, as near as I can tell.
Oh,
so
I would not have said that out
No,
loud.
that's fair. I might be wrong.
He's asleep.
Oh, good. Just on the floor, just
As he
like.
should be.
He's on a couch.
Yeah.
He's passed out. He's been through a lot.
Are you guys injured? Just as a quick.
I'm
Oh
good.
yes.
Quite?
I have 3 ag.
Oh, great.
Yep.
You got stabbed by some cold iron?
Yeah, I got crossbow bolted
Oh.
in my dragon wing,
Oh,
so my arm is like kind of
Shredded?
scarred and shriveled a little bit.
I'm going to go find Dr. Saley.
Right,
Please let
you
me know
have
what
that
plan you
lady.
decide upon. I'm here to help.
I should point out that, by the way, Ramsia was not in the freehold when it was locked down. She was out, not at the
Shopping?
freehold. She's traveling.
Okay. Right, it was just the 3 of them, I think we got confirmation of last time.
There's Talus,
Yeah.
Saley,
Yeah.
and Sizer.
That was what
Those were the 3 who were in the freehold.
Cool.
well, Zaron's awake at the moment. So, as the current local members of the Golden Braid, I should inform you that the entirety of the prophecy that they claim that they think is correct, they say that the long winter is caused by a crown and a sword. They think that Caliburn will rend the dreaming from us.
It's possible there's more to the prophecy that you weren't told.
No.
by the way, but
So they plan to take Caliburn. Maybe destroy it? I don't know.
Or by breaking the symbol of the monarch, by breaking the monarchy, they do away with the power of the symbol.
And I'm sure there's more that they didn't bother telling me. But that's what they're acting on.
How did they see this prophecy?
Soothsayer? I don't know.
And they're convinced that that is what it means.
Yeah, I told them they were a bunch of fucking idiots, but they weren't interested.
It was a good start. And you said that they rhapsodied?
Yep. I don't know. I mean, take a scared mortal, walk him away, have him come back pissing glamour. Make the most beautiful artifact I've ever fucking seen. And sculpture, not artifact, I suppose. I should be careful with my words, but yeah, pretty sure.
That is unforgivable.
Yeah. Well, I think really what did it for me was the brutal murdering of him right after.
After Rhapsody, he was as good as dead.
Still, feel like there are kinder ways than snapping someone's neck.
Patches, did you get a sense of whether Halea was working alongside or above
Yeah,
other people?
she's like below, or I don't know, she doesn't make all the decisions herself, is what I got a sense of.
it's like the worst thing for a Liam Rhapsody.
She's not the only one in control.
I
I
see.
seem to recall her saying that.
So then it is some sort of disparate group.
Some form of organization, and she isn't the head of it.
Perhaps we should ask Claude. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm sure he would really want to help us find information that would lead to the harm of the person he swore to protect.
Sorry.
How about I say, hey, what is Kyoko's greatest weakness? Because I'm about to take her down. What would you do?
I would tell you, and then I would take your head off.
There we go.
We
So-
have to keep Claude out of this fight.
Yeah.
It is the best thing for him and for us.
For.
Now we need Dr.
Important.
Saley.
Yep.
I will get her.
Thank you.
I wonder whether this prophecy is not interpretable in a different way. In a sense, the monarchy will be the downfall of this society.
Could
The
be.
long winter is coming at
Maybe
some point, is
their
it not?
new government that they seek to create will be the downfall. Maybe
Or it's
discovering
inevitable.
this prophecy
Exactly.
is what makes it come into
I
Yeah.
think I'm trying to come over to your side a little bit on this, that they are perhaps zealots that cannot be reasoned with.
The elevator comes back up, and Incisor walks back into the exhaust. Am I under arrest or anything?
No.
We activated the defense matrix. I don't know whether it's going to be able to be turned back on again. Do you know?
I'll take a look at it.
You felt you were under threat. They were surrounding the building.
It was
Yeah.
the right thing to do.
Without any of you or Zista here, Talus made the call.
And the spark, as much as I value your lives, the spark is also an asset that needs to be protected.
Which means that we got to leave a certain number of people here to defend it. I'm not going to be able to go with you.
All right, I'm headed down. I will come back as soon as I can.
Headed where?
Wherever the fuck the primary power source for the defense grid is. which I assume
It's
is
not
near the
downstairs.
workshop.
It's on the main floor.
Great, then I'm gonna go look at the.
It's actually located where a certain safe used to be.
Oh shit,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right. I remember this. I'm gonna go find Dr. Saley.
Try to get a ladder.
I'm sorry about that, Zeron. No, it's all right. It's fine.
One hell of a bunk. We know what bunks are, right? Like we can talk about those without being weird.
I mean,
Yeah.
WYRD.
you're the prettiest man here.
I've left the room. Otherwise, I'd be very offended.
I'm gonna go make sure that the cameras are still active. She goes off towards Kyoko's room. So, you're getting like a stepladder, I assume.
Yeah.
You're getting Saley.
Gonna try to find her, yeah?
I go over to Zeron. How are you feeling?
Never quite been so close to a red cap's teeth.
Yikes.
I'm sorry to see my friend have to deal with this. I'm sorry to see that the rest of us have to deal with this. But it has to be done.
You understand what we might have to do, right? I think Brahm and I see differently.
I was the one who was to execute her.
What?
I am the one who chimerically killed her. I would do it again.
Can I bring you something to eat? Water or anything?
Water would help.
You still owe me a story as I go off to the kitchen.
I do. I intend to keep my promise. The defense matrix is, as you recall, it's not perfected yet.
No.
However, you know that with a few modifications, you might be able to get it so that it will activate for another 24 hours. But after that, you're going to need help, serious help, to build it again. Honestly, you probably would need Zister's help.
We built it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know enough that you can,
Yeah.
with about 3 hours work, you can get it going again for another 24.
Cool.
How hurt are you?
Not.
Okay, so then you're fine. You find Saley not in her office, but in the kitchen.
Okay. Oh. Right.
She's doing her best to make sandwiches, but not her sandwiches. So she has a recipe printed out and it's on the wall, and it's bread,
Yeah.
stuff that goes in the
Yeah.
bread, and it's like it's like a wiki how to
Oh
make
my
a sandwich.
God.
And she's doing her best, and like She'll unscrew like the mustard and go, ugh.
Amazing. Dr. Saley,
Yeah. What is it?
well, I wanted to make sure you were all right, first and foremost, with the Matrix and all.
Matrix went up. They couldn't get in. I thought it was a point.
There must be some hungry folks around here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe I would do something along those lines.
Do you need a hand?
I've got two.
Would you like some aid?
Yeah. Yeah.
I move to begin, I will wash my hands, and then begin assisting assembling the sandwiches.
How is everyone in there?
2 of us are quite injured.
Does that include you?
Yes.
Are you? How hurt are you?
I am mauled. Minus
Then
2.
3 of you are quite injured. Zeron.
Oh,
and
Zeron, sure,
Sophia.
yeah. I wasn't counting
Cog's
Zeron.
also
Pretty busted up,
pretty
it's
busted
true.
up.
Shit.
4 of us, yeah.
All right, I am revising my estimate upwards.
Doubling it.
Doubling, yeah.
finish your sandwich. Finish everyone's sandwich. I'll see what I can do.
I will. Thank you. They hit hard and fast. There was a battle, a chase, an
That's
operation.
generally what happens, isn't it? People don't try to hurt each other just a bit. So she goes out, and when she makes it into the exhaust, with you're still in there, right?
Yeah.
Tinkering away. You're sitting with Zeron, I assume. Cog is asleep. She takes one look at you. Ah. Sure off.
Huh?
Cog turns away
Oh, what a sweetheart.
in his sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
It's always as if the bolts don't match.
I wasn't myself.
Makes sense.
Excuse me.
Let's see the back.
Turn.
So, when you turn around, she walks up behind you, and you can feel her hands, which are uncomfortably cold, just place themselves on your shoulders and slide down as her fingertips just start checking for various wounds. It is, and it's not, like, it's not wet, but, like, it almost, like, it's cold enough that it feels kind of slimy. And her breath against your neck is quite warm. So it's like warm here, cold here, and she's just checking. How do you feel?
Like I was shot with cold iron.
That's not really what I was asking. Can you move your arm?
I guess I would be able to at this. Yeah.
It hurts, but you can.
So I do gingerly.
Right. Okay. Shirt on.
Look at the shirt that I am wearing.
Different shirt.
Sorry.
You want a different shirt?
You know what? This might get messy, so maybe I should just stay as
It's
I
not
am.
a smock. I'll get you another shirt.
I mean, I have my apartment just upstairs. I can go get something.
I'll get you another shirt. You stay here with the others. I might need your help. Yeah?
Okay. Okay.
And then she leans over and she sniffs at one of your wounds and looks back up. Hastily made. Could have been worse.
I was lucky to get away.
Yeah. But means they haven't ramped up. You know what I mean? They're making weapons that are exactly effective. He's not a purist of cold iron. It means that we might still have a shot.
You know this much about such a disgusting element?
Does it make you think less of me?
No. I'm just...
Never touch the stuff. Don't like to. Makes things a bit messy, yeah? But I do know what they sort of do. I do know the wounds they cause. And those wounds there, even though if you were a big dragon-like, it could have been worse. Which means that they're not fully prepared. That's a good thing, eh?
For us, yes.
Yeah, they seem to imply that they weren't fully ready to attack.
Oh, good.
You should be wearing a welder's mask. You don't want to look too closely. It's very bright.
Oh, her. Back to what I was doing.
Yes.
Stick my head back above, like, the roof panels.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Is that a shirt you want?
I look at the rest of my outfit, decide, I'll keep it, and describe a shirt that would match with it perfectly.
I'll be right back.
Perfectly.
Modesty, yeah? Just sort of drapes the old shirt on you and then walks away.
I mean, I assume she's wearing a bra.
Ah,
Yeah, she's a she.
She does not
Perky
need
on
to.
its own.
I don't think
Yeah,
she likes.
Perfect.
I don't think she likes bras, to be honest.
Too perfect.
I like how I look at chat. I haven't looked at chat in a little while, and the first thing that I just see is nipple.
That was extra period.
Because we were supposed to behave, you see.
Yep.
She comes back relatively quickly, and then starts looking at Zeron, who just points her in the direction of Cog. Sport. Goes on. Starts looking at Cog while he's asleep, and funnily enough, she's much more gentle here. She doesn't wake him up. She's not doing any of that creepy stuff that she does with the rest of you.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. She has a line.
I am returning with sandwiches.
What kind of sandwiches?
I have made turkey breast sandwiches with mustard, and for those who would prefer, I have a vegetable option. This is kale and tomato.
And goat cheese.
I will return with some goat cheese.
Kelly.
Talus, I need your help. Because he has
That's
gross, right? Absolutely
It's
filthy.
really fucked up,
I'm
yeah.
like, ew. That's really gross.
Just kidding.
He wasn't.
Prom was never kidding, truly. Anyway, here you go, sandwiches.
So where is it that we go next?
I need to know if Lady Helena is implicated.
Oh, yeah.
We have the address of the warehouse.
You do? And you were saying that it is...
I mean, the access through the closest trod is through the planetarium.
The planetarium.
Unless, of course, this...
I could-
Oh, yeah, yes.
See if I could get into Kyoko's computers and try to track her phone.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah, that way you can make a plan. I'll get back to this after.
Could we do this resistor as well?
Oh, bye.
Kyoko has tracking devices set up on all her shit. She's amazing. I don't know whether sister, it'll be, I think I might have to put in a missing persons call to get that activated.
I'll do what you have to do.
Start with her.
Until we're healed, there's no point in throwing ourselves back into a confrontation with them.
Time may be of the essence.
Some of us were cut open today and operated on.
I'm in ship shape. I can go.
Not by yourself, you're not. No, 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 no.
I'm just gonna ignore that and walk towards Kyoko's room.
Okie dokie. I killed vampires.
Did
without
Sally's
you.
administrations do anything for my wounds, or
Not
is
yet.
it a timed
Oh,
thing?
Kyoko was there.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
Didn't happen?
It died.
Disappointing.
It died within my sinuses.
It's the sequel to The Thing from the Deep, right?
It died in my sinuses. Sinuses.
Sinuses.
When she comes back, or not when she comes back, when Sally finishes looking over everybody, this one isn't going anywhere. She points at Zeron. You've managed to heal the wounds. And then she thinks better of it and just sort of like walks away from Zeron for a little bit.
Wow.
You managed to heal the wounds, but he's delicate at the moment. They could reopen.
How long do you think it will take before he's better?
I don't know. At the moment, there's only one thing holding his arc together, and that's a piece of your lovely string coming out of your head. But he's in Barney if he leaves you.
We can't bring him into danger.
He's not going to like hearing that. Here's the problem. He's Fiona, which means he's stupid.
Fucking burn.
Do you have any ideas?
Well, we could get inside to freeze him.
Take that, Sophia. Sorry, not appropriate.
I'd like to light Brahm on fire, please.
Cool. I'm essentially immune. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, God.
Which means at the moment, I want to keep him until he can pass a few tests, so I know his heart is back in the game, so to speak. Is that all right?
Do
Cog.
whatever you need to.
Cog's a target, but he's going to be all right. He's just been knocked around a bit, and he's exhausted, but nothing that isn't permanent. Or sorry, nothing that is permanent.
Okay.
One of your well-oiled eyes should be able to fix him right up. You? I can make sure that it doesn't scar.
I'd like that.
Right. So we'll do that. Make sure that we don't leave anything left on you. A perfect canvas. Brom's gonna be all right. He's tough. Rock steady. And Bebop over there, she's fine.
Fuck, what a guy. So good. They're all into it.
Thank you, Dr. Saley, as always.
They fucked with us. You're gonna fuck right back, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Then come with me. We'll take care of the scars. So, what she does in order to take care of your scars is that she essentially begins to sand away at them.
Why?
It
so
is-
awful.
And then, like, basically rubbing them away and then putting this salve on it, which, funnily enough, the salve actually feels pretty good, but it's accompanied by her sanding away at your skin. And she is ruthless while she does this. And if you squirm enough, she'll offer to restrain you, but we'll see. I think that you probably would be able to hack it.
Rosamund Fry.
She tries
My
to.
bachelor
Yeah.
party.
Roll me your stamina.
No successes.
She restrains you after a little bit. It's gonna hurt. It's still gonna hurt for a while. But there's something else that's gonna hurt. Cold iron has a way of taking away what's most important to you. It tears memory and glamour away. It happened with your friend. She still bears the scar. She kept it. Now, I might have taken the mark away from you, but it's still gonna hurt. It's gonna fuck with you in your head, knowing that they didn't just try to take away your life, but your soul. Don't let it make you do anything stupid. Don't become a Fiona.
When I face them next, I will not carry their scar, and they won't be able to see how much it hurt me. They won't be able to see anything. They'll be screaming too much.
Then I'll be here, waiting to patch you up again.
Good.
And she unties your restraints, offers your shirt back,
Yeah, I guess so.
and then she starts whistling as she takes out a dustpan and starts taking all of the dead skin.
So gross.
And then
dessert.
as you walk
exactly.
away, you see that she's not tipping it into the garbage, but into a little glass vial,
Yes!
which she corks.
Son of she.
Yeah, she definitely has a bunch of our shit, just like, sorry, figuratively speaking, just like in the lab there.
Rock of Troll.
Rock of Troll.
Spiral of Noctis.
Sir Zeron, if I may.
Yes.
My friend, I think our next move is clear. I only wonder, this seems simultaneously incredibly coordinated and also slapdash. If they were trying to get the ear of the High Queen, Lady Sophia would be a prime target, and then also now Cog is a target. It just, and yourself, I don't understand what they were trying to do.
I was not the target.
Oh no.
I believe Kenwin was the target.
To eliminate what he knows, perhaps? Hard to say.
Kenwin swore oaths to be an arbiter. At the same time, even though you and I both know him, he has somewhere a sense of morals. I imagine that they thought that he might betray his oaths to save his nation.
You're going to be all right, friend.
Eventually.
The heart that beats inside that rib cage cannot be contained for long.
There's a spark inside me now, waiting to ignite.
Sploosh. No, continue.
What were we talking about again?
Sorry.
I believe I had just splooshed. I don't remember.
I agree with weirdness. I'd really hope the hearts would stay contained,
Oh, it's
like in the chest.
Also not ignite.
Yeah.
But spontaneous human combustion is no bad.
No,
bueno.
definitely. I'm concerned that we're going to try to take the fight to the enemy and that it will be some mass of tentacles and not a
It's the
clear
fog
head.
of war, my friend. When major events strike, it's often difficult to know exactly what's going on. They are a coordinated force, but logistics is difficult. And not something that often these sorts of groups plan for. It's why they're not sure whether Cog is alive or dead.
And we have to keep it that way.
I'll be able to help coordinate from here. and I have help. Logistics may end up winning us this battle.
Since you cannot help to defend Heart's Light now, please, my friend, make it your mission to defend the spark.
There are others who can defend Heart's Light. They're not so incompetent. They have a decent teacher. Do you know where you're going next?
I know where I believe we should go. I am worried that the Lady Sophia is going to try to get to them through the Lady Helena. If she is involved, and I am loath to think it, but if she is, it has to wait. She's too far away from here. If she was coordinating this effort, surely she would be here to oversee it.
I trust Helena with my very existence. They have shown themselves capable of deception. But be careful. I've been wrong before.
As have I.
I've waited too long, sometimes. You can return at this point.
Cool.
Matrix is going fine.
I went off to Kyoko's room to see if I could check out the traces she has on her various
Okay,
phones.
roll me your intelligence computers. Or technology, I think it's...
computers.
Oh, computers is... Yeah.
Technology. There's also
There's also technology,
Yeah,
but which one should I use?
tech.
Tech? Okay. Oh, diff?
7.
No successes.
Not available.
No dice.
Nah.
Can you remind me? I remember they gave us, like, Kimwin delivered some ransom photos of people, and I'm trying to remember who were in those. Like, these are the people.
Zeron, Kyoko, and your father.
My father.
Yeah.
And was that before I disappeared? Did I see them before I got ripped through the floor?
Nope.
No.
No, you
Okay,
did not
so
see
I
them.
don't know. Okay.
You actually have no idea.
Yep. Cool. Great.
We should definitely share these things with our motley mates, don't you think?
You're the worst. I know.
Oh, fuck, I would kill for a warm tamale right now.
All right.
Tamales are so good. It's basically like steamed corn in a husk with filling. Oh,
Oh, here he goes.
so good.
So yeah, then I'm gonna come back and go back to working on the Matrix.
Bless you.
Is there anyone else that we should bring back here for protection once we have this Matrix functional again? Anyone who's out of commission, anyone who can't fight right now, who needs to rest and heal. But is there anyone that we know that's out there that isn't, that should be here?
Patches, it's possible that your father is a target as well.
Because I went after your loved ones. Pull out my phone, call my dad.
My sons and Countess Ware and Ramsey are all out of town, so they are safe, just for what
Ring.
that's worth.
Ring.
It's not all about you, bro.
I thought it was a general question.
Ring. Ring. Ring.
Oh, no voicemail, Dad?
Hello,
Oh,
Dad,
Patricia.
how you doing?
Oh, excellent. All of my work is going according to plan, and I'm really enjoying it here.
Where are you at right now?
Oh, I'm in my research facility.
Out at the McDonald campus.
Yes, the silo.
Yes. Well, just, I guess I should be warning you to be on alert, but what with, your particular abilities, I feel like you'd probably be able to catch them off guard.
Catch who off guard? The alerts?
I don't know.
The world needs more alerts.
Don't quite know what those are, but it seems like there are some dastardly people after me
Dastardly.
Dastardly.
and my friends. There's been some
What?
kidnappings and
Dastardly?
such. Okay, I know. I'm just trying to not raise alarms, but
I believe that using the
there's
word
some
dastardly.
shitty people out there
Oh.
who are who have kidnapped. They kidnapped me, but I got free.
Kidnapped
so,
you?
Yeah,
You seem awfully chipper for someone who's just been kidnapped.
yeah. Trying to
Super
keep it
fair.
cool.
Do you need me to come over?
It
I
might
could bring
be
you some
safer.
orange juice.
Might be safe. Can you pack up your experiments and such a way that you can leave them be for a few days?
Yes, I'll terminate the advanced probability engine.
No, actually, if you could leave that operational, I think it would be good to leave open and operational.
Right. All right. I'll leave it on. The
And,
advanced probability enhancement engine. Sorry. A P.
So,
Sorry, you know. Okay.
yeah, and just be on the alert and exert your will upon the universe.
Oh, I'll
should
be
you
alert. The world needs
need
more alerts.
a right.
Oh my
there we go.
god.
I didn't get that. Now I get it.
Now you stay safe.
Same to you.
You can always hide under the bed.
I have something a little better, Father. I'll show it to you when you get here.
All right. I'm on my way.
Talk soon. Boop. Apparently people really have strong reactions to the word dastardly.
love
Who
it.
uses the word dastardly?
It's so good. Oh my god, I'm gonna start
Casey's
bringing it
like,
back in
I need
day-to-day
to speak all
talk.
Britishy to my dad.
Dastardly
Father.
scheme.
Oh, there's some
Weirdness,
badness.
have you used the word dastardly in the past week? I'm just curious.
Please say yes.
Smash cut to weirdness, like buying coffee from the store. How dare you? This is an outrageous price, you dastardly cashier!
How much, if any, wound levels did I remove from Sally's treatment?
Oh, none.
Still none. Okay, gotcha.
We're
Like,
gonna
she
need.
made sure it wasn't gonna scar. That's
Perfect.
We're gonna need some time.
You can't.
No, but the rest of us, I mean.
Oh, okay.
You're in a well of life. What's his name, right? Cog? You were gonna do that?
Oh god.
I just want to sit around. Do you have glamour? You don't have glamour.
I do have glamour, but maybe we should use it in our giant war.
I'm not convinced there is a war.
I'm fucking kidding you.
I'm not convinced there is a war.
Father, we have been beset upon by
some
ne'er-do-wells.
Ne'er-do-wells is
It's
like
Oh, that's
primo.
Absolute
it's a
choice.
brilliant.
Are we taking this back, by the way?
Yeah, one of these?
Yeah, because this has
Absolutely.
been like
Oh.
preempted by like.
Everything's shipshape.
That was so. Quick context for those people who, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't play Scrawl that one time.
Yeah, exactly. Liz played the scroll that one time. I don't even remember what the prompt was, but
don't know.
it came around and yeah, Julian had drawn or Fred had drawn someone in the foreground going.
And there
And
was,
there was just a
a
ship in the
boat in the background.
So yeah, Liz was like, "Oh, of course, this has to be everything's ship shape," as the original phrase, which is perfection. Clearly, the phrase was like
It was like float your boat or something.
"float your boat." Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it probably was actually. Anyway.
But yeah, we're bringing this. This is not a white nationalist symbol.
Oh, good. I didn't realize
They've preempted.
it was.
Yeah, they've preempted this. They've taken it.
Man.
Well, we're taking back the night.
I like that. I was gonna say, man, everything good. What?
But just so I know, because ag can only be healed by magic means.
No, it can only be healed by time.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the one that can only be healed by magic means?
There isn't one.
Yeah, I don't think that's the thing.
How did I dream that?
Oh.
All right.
I realized I was going to put both hammers.
Damn.
What?
Thank you.
But yeah,
Cool. I know.
So she's on the phone with her father. Yeah.
So in terms of Ag, Ag, in terms of healing Ag, Ag takes a while to heal, but it's sort of like you can't just sort of like, oh, I've Well of Life, it's gone forever. I think Well of Life, if you have an exceptional number of successes, can heal one.
Yeah,
Ag.
if you consume it, you can heal
That's
one.
right.
Yeah.
But you have to consume it so it no longer does the thing that you need it to do for other people.
Yeah. Right.
Mortals can heal aggravated damage, but oftentimes if a mortal takes Ag, it's like curtains for them.
Yeah, that's fair. Curtains. I think Sir Zeron is right, Lady Sophia.
Plan yourself out.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I think Sir Zeron is right, Lady Sophia.
About what? Bless you.
Bless you. Time may be of the essence. It doesn't feel good to go into this, not in fighting form, but they hit us, we need to hit back before they get a chance to regroup.
As Sally mentioned, their weapons are apparently not the most refined. They're down at man. We ran the fuck out. There were a lot of them. Actually, now that I think about it, there are about 10 of them in a mess hall. So I guess there are at least 10 of them.
This was in the dreaming.
Yeah. And I guess if I had no reason to believe they had anyone else in the dungeons other than Claude. So that means that they probably have at least a few other agents out and about.
But are they centralized enough to try to bring everyone back to this place?
I don't know.
Their stronghold, or are they keeping them separated to try to avoid getting attacked?
It's true. Claude and I were captured from the same place.
Exactly. Short of walking back into the dreaming, or at least trying to, I think we need to check out this other location.
The warehouse.
Perhaps the cantrip on the envelope is meant to destroy the place. Perhaps it is full of evidence.
Let's go.
Damn, dude.
Will you leave a Well of Life here for Cog?
Of course.
Hopefully when you get back, you can eat it.
I start mixing a Virgin Shirley Temple.
Oh, that's so cute.
Sorry, a Shirley Temple is already.
Right.
Yeah. It's like doubly non-alcoholic, triply non-alcoholic.
There's like no juice in it.
There's no juice.
It's just water.
It's just a bunch of cherries. Just a bunch of goddamn cherries.
What was our rock band called again?
Mayor, hold your hand.
Mayor, hold your hand.
Well, there was that. There were a few.
There's
I'm sure. It's the one I remember.
It's like a muscle here or a bone.
Xiphoid process.
There you
The
go.
Xiphoid process. That's so good.
That's 5 successes on my Well of Life.
Can I like smell your Well of Life as it goes over to Cog?
Just huff it up.
Sounds horrifying, yo.
Sorry. I'm also quite.
We can
injured.
also have assumed that you lit this Well of Life when you kind of first arrived. So we'll say that then you can heal a level of. Is it one? Here, hold on.
I
What is
think
it?
it's one per.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no matter how good it is, it can't heal more than one.
Per hour.
Maybe
Is it?
even per Well of Life. I don't know.
I don't have ag. Is that what you were?
Oh, you don't have ag? Well,
No,
then
no.
you might be able to heal a lot more.
I'm just checking for you.
Thanks, dude. How is your father? Well, that's good. Not captured then.
So it's going to last for a week.
Just gonna sit here for a while. Oh, sorry.
Simply being in proximity, the focus of Well of Life restores a bashing or lethal injury during the scene. Touching the target of the cantrip heals a bashing or lethal each turn. Consuming all or part of the focus of the cantrip restores all bashing and lethal damage, and also heals 1 aggravated damage. Spending an extended amount of time near the Well of Life can also heal infections, counteract poisons, and reduce the severity of diseases. Healing effects of this cantrip do not distinguish between friends or foes and will heal anyone who is near the target of the cantrip. So, for instance, when Saley was like, Zaron's going to need some time, hanging around a Well of Life would probably help him for that.
Yeah.
If you want to just touch it for a while,
That's kind of how I feel.
then you can heal all of your damage, because you don't have any ag, do you?
That's so kind.
Can I take a little sip of it?
You have to consume the whole thing. for
I
you
thought
to
it said
heal.
part of.
Consuming all or part of the focus of the cantrip restores all death and lethal. Oh. What?
If you
That
want, we
does
can
seem
make it
to
the whole
need to be
thing.
So
house
here's
ruled,
the,
yeah.
okay. Here's the thing. We're gonna very briefly. Well of Life is busted.
Yep.
Thank you, John.
Because otherwise it'd be like, okay, I enchant this gallon of water.
Yeah, I
Everyone
know.
take one sip.
Yeah,
Well of Life is busted. I know what they were trying to
Over
do,
the
which
back.
was basically to say that you couldn't heal in combat without healing other people as well, right? Like, so you also were healing your enemies, but it's incredibly powerful. Like, it's fucking crazy how good this is. So what we're gonna say is, for now, you can heal all your damage. You can heal one of your ag levels.
Okay.
But you'll leave the rest of it for those who need more time.
Thank you.
But
I leave a little
it is
post-it
it
note
is
that
the
says,
one
do not,
thing.
do not drink.
Those of you who are familiar with Changeling, I'd like you to weigh in at some point, just to let us know. But like, is it just me, or is Well of Life fucking broken? It is
Yeah.
on page 226.
I do think that like I've made a conscious effort not to
Abuse it.
abuse it.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Because otherwise, I feel like it would get incredibly annoying if every single combat I was like, I make a Well of Life.
Yeah, you can discuss
It's a
that
dog
on our
that
Discord.
follows us
Discord
around.
link below.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, it's because otherwise then I'll just be like, oh, you're fighting with some of the bad guys? Oh, well, they've got like 6 Well of Life cantrips that are just like sitting around their person, and they're just taking shots whenever they get down to like, oh, I'm almost dead. And it's one of those like boss fights where you get them all the way down
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
just
yeah.
refills.
This
and
isn't
you're
even
like,
my
oh,
final
you son
form.
of a
Yeah.
bitch.
It's like Slay the Spire.
Yep.
Fucking regen. Fuck that.
Have you beat the heart yet?
No.
No.
Rip.
No. It's awful. John,
It
it's
is.
awful.
It is awful.
That's a spicy 3-ring binder.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm inclined to go with Pook because having the number of successes on Well of Life equal how long it lasts. Like, lasting a week.
Like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Everyone's
the thing.
healed, yeah.
Whereas if it was like 5 successes equal healing 5 bashing damage, 3 lethal, and 1 ag,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the
there you go. Yeah, yeah.
equivalent of that, like that
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be more.
We might
Yeah.
have to
More
rewrite
useful.
it, but we won't rewrite
Cool.
it for
No,
now.
we're good.
We'll continue as normal. Where are you going? And who's going with you? It's assumed that you've
Ignite.
you've completed your repairs. Cog is now resting a bit more soundly, and Zeron looks to you. I'll watch over the boy.
Thank you. We will return shortly. I believe we may have a guest soon.
Yes.
Another.
Your father.
Yes.
Is he enchanted currently?
Fuck. No, he isn't.
If he has possession of a changeling treasure, then he is.
Does he?
I don't know.
I guess I should arrange for that.
I will.
No, I.
Damn, dude.
Will roll for it.
You know what? Oh! Oh no.
Because I'm possessive.
I want to keep this. No, not for you, Dad.
I do have a success. So.
Fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, right?
Basically what's
Well,
happening.
no, I've
Target
been like,
or not.
fine, you give up your shit. Let's just go to my inventory, final page of my book.
Ba-na-na-na.
Remember that you are currently without your rifle.
Where is it? Didn't
Sister
they-
has
Sister
it.
took it with
Oh,
him.
rip. Doo-dah, dad.
Rippity doo dah indeed.
I only hope that means he's like currently blowing holes in the dreaming.
All right,
Like,
yeah, I'm gonna leave it with Zeron, but it's gonna be the goblin lantern that Sister gave me
yeah.
way back. That because it can only illuminate changelings if you choose that setting, it might actually be useful for my dad to keep for now.
I'll meet him in the lobby.
No, you won't.
Oh?
We have people who don't have huge wounds down the center of their sternums who can go down to the lobby. As kind as that is, I'm sure that if I asked Incisor or Celia or Talos, they would do the same.
Let's make it Talus.
I think that's the best choice.
Hello, Patches Dad.
I
You
hope
want to
now
come
come-
with me? Hold on to this.
Oh, all right. Yeah, exactly.
Did you know me tongue can heal you?
Oh. No.
Yeah, but he'd be able to name exactly which fucking tiny Hampton subsection of what town she lived in by her accent.
That's
Because
true.
that's basically
They do
how
get to do one of those fun,
people in the UK.
fun Brit things.
I mean,
yeah.
I've also heard Americans doing the same thing. They're like, "Oh, do you think they're from the South Pennsylvania or North Pennsylvania?" I'm like, "Really? You can tell
I'm
the
like,
difference?"
derp, dop, derp. They're
American.
from the east part.
Yeah. So that, and we're gonna go
Hashtag
investigate.
Kagi.
Kagi.
Okay, so
It's a child of
cogs are
Gaia.
on resting.
Makes sense.
It's a werewolf tribe.
Cog. Yeah.
So us three,
Yes,
that's it.
that is correct.
Leave the muscle.
I
Incisor
am
knows
the
how to
muscle.
activate the thing, so
I
that's
am the
good.
brute squad. Sorry, I'm ready.
You're fully healed. You're starting to heal.
Yes.
I have this much glamour and this much willpower.
How much glimmer? Oh boy. Oh,
and
great.
I only have a real live sidearm, which I'm going to make sure to pick up some extra ammo for.
Great. We're in awesome shape. Let's go.
Yeah, this is really smart. Is there anyone else that we should pull back to the spark that we think might be a target? Is there anyone at Hearthlight? Anyone elsewhere?
Somewhere, Dude Granville is like, oh.
I can't think of anyone who is closely tied enough to us or to Queen Lenore that is here that would be a target who has not already been taken.
Have you been in contact with Queen Lenore? With Seven? They were still in town.
Yes, I have, Patches. When I let on that perhaps something was going to be happening, he immediately, it seems that they were going into lockdown mode. She was going to disappear.
Good. Hopefully. Good.
Did you tell Patches what
It's
you
too
figured
late
out
for
from
you,
your
Smith.
reception
Pardon?
about the troll?
No, I didn't. Somehow there was an invitee, a member of Lenore's security detail, was at the wedding reception, who, thank you, she was at the wedding reception and somehow was not, in fact, a member of the security detail. She infiltrated the group. I'm not sure who this troll is, this Sasha, but someone to be on the lookout for. Agents of Chaos.
Who touched Sasha?
Wait, what
Oh,
did she
touch
look
my
like?
gun.
Describe her to Patches.
I will describe
Yeah.
Sasha to Patches.
Yeah, I saw her too.
At the party?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
Phew.
She, no.
Then never mind.
But not Halea.
If you
It's
didn't
not the same
recognize
person.
her. Okay.
No.
We have confirmation on this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that was my first act
But sometimes you can change your face, so
question when
maybe
I
it's
saw
something.
Leia. Woulda. It's true. They could have met. She could have metamorphosized herself
Mm-hmm.
into a slightly different. Oh, fuck that. Bird. Word. Ooh. I don't know what words are coming out of my brain because it's not the ones that I wanted.
I mean, you weren't there when Brahm
hate him.
encouraged Sophia to get into a van.
Yeah, that was awful.
Oh, I saw.
Sad.
Yep.
I'd say it's the low point of my role-playing career, but
No, it's actually the high point.
Has anyone
Because
watched Exalt
Point of
Witch?
your role-playing career was probably Kieran. I'm attacked from the shadows. Oh no. Okay,
I missed again.
I'll retreat back in the shadows.
He's so cool. All right. Autobots, let's roll out. I wouldn't say that, I'm sorry.
No, you might.
Dad joke.
All right, to the warehouse. Who's driving?
Me.
Oh my god, Bear is driving. How can
Where's
it
my
be?
car?
Oh, right. It's at Claude's house, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you have any vehicles here?
No, because the Winnebago went up in smoke.
The Winnebago
Clothes
has
van
been
is a clothes
destroyed.
place. So are we like Ubering there? Does that seem like a really smart thing to do?
It doesn't, no.
Perhaps we can retrieve your vehicle from Clothes.
That's only halfway across the city in the wrong direction.
It's
Okay,
in
then
the
I guess it's outside Claude's house forever.
Semi-wrong
Field
direction.
trip!
Let's go get it.
Choo-choo! Alright, so I take the metro to the Neale Groove, and then I take the 211 to Dorval
That's
Circle, and then I wait for 4 hours for 203 to show up because the 203 never fucking shows up.
Yikes.
And then we get to Clothe's house. I don't actually know where
I
Clothes
pay
is.
for an Uber and we go to
Claude
Claude's
lives
house.
in LaSalle.
Oh, I thought he lived west. Okay.
No, that's his ex-wife.
Claire,
Yeah, I know, but I also thought he lived west or
I
something.
think
No,
of a
he lives in
Spider-Man
LaSalle.
cutscene where we're all just like on the metro.
Yeah.
There are people cosplaying as us on the cars. Nice.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We Uber to Clothe's place
You
and pick up my
get
car.
you get
Great.
your car.
Awesome. Sweet. Done.
You get your
Plus my car.
It's only been a day.
Yeah. Cool.
Repossessed.
Your car has a parking ticket.
Yes.
I thought I was in a driveway. Fuck. So shitty.
No, we specifically parked like
Oh, no,
far
no, of
away
course,
so that
yeah.
we wouldn't get caught.
Oh man. Sorry. I love it.
Oh no. You and your
If only I had
Millions
that
of
luck
dollars.
machine. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just like, this is slightly annoying. But if only I had that luck machine, it wouldn't have happened.
remember, kids. In North America, tickets are basically like, for the rich, it's you can just pay to ignore laws.
Yeah. It's like, oh no. $56 or whatever it's gone up to these days. Boo hoo. Whereas if you're like on the lower end of the income spectrum, that's like a
It's a lot of money, yeah.
yeah.
It's like a day's wages.
Yeah. Almost. Yeah.
I'd like to stick my head out the car window while we
What,
drive
pant?
and sing a song
Oh.
to bunk for Oakenshield.
Nice.
Could it be they see me rolling?
Yes. Yes, it could be. Yes, it could be.
Sophia's singing Riding Dirty?
Yeah.
White and nerdy.
So this better be a
Damn.
good
White
one.
and nerdy.
No.
I really like the idea that you like clawing your head on at least one sign as it goes by. One of those do not enter signs, just like, oh.
Finland has
Trying to catch me riding.
What do you think?
It's a level 3 bunk.
Oh,
the rich.
thanks, John.
I mean, yeah, level 3. That sounds about right.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
That's 7.
7 what?
God.
Seven
boxes.
little bruised health levels, y'alls.
Oh man. Sure would be a shame if someone were to blast those out of your body somehow.
Wow. Why would you say that?
Because I fully expect to get fucked.
Wow.
I do.
I mean, I know that's what Kyoko and you are going to do when you get reunited.
Hey babe, glad you're back. Let's smash. It's gross. It's gross.
What?
What, you?
Bon.
What?
We're
Never mind,
headed
never
to the
mind.
north end of town. Not quite Laval, but the industrial end. North of the 40.
Yeah, so Montreal North.
So you're going to the warehouse. It's
Cool.
okay. You're going to the warehouse.
We
don't
got
need
it.
to
We
worry
got it.
about
Yeah,
where
sorry.
it is exactly.
We're here.
Eager to try Terry.
That's very
Oops.
funny.
Pook knows video games and smashing
Who's gonna be
and
smashing
potatoes.
someone?
Apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Smashed potatoes.
Oh,
Perfection. Point.
Okay. You are outside one of the locations that, for some reason, I don't think has shown up yet in this game, but shows up in a lot of other games.
Oh.
You are outside an industrial warehouse.
Oh, I see.
The warehouse is surrounded by a chain link fence with barbed wire at the top. There's a gate that looks like it's poorly maintained, but is still closed. The kind that you can kind of like push to the side to allow a car to drive in. There's a smallish parking lot, maybe 20 spots outside in the front, and then there's a big set of double doors to allow yourself to get in. There are a row of windows. That's what they're called.
Oh, yeah.
But they're high, about 10 meters up and going around. So enough to provide some natural light for the inside, but not as a designated place for this. But at the moment, you see that there's a little bit of snow. Remember, we're still in November 19th when it was really cold and very snowy around. And there's the snow, however, has been very well trampled down. Roll me your perception investigation, please.
Coming in.
I can't.
If you can.
Detective Sophia.
Maybe one day I'll buy one dot of investigation. Oh, no, wait.
Pretty Chameleon, by the way, I know that I'm not immediately reacting, and my players can't see it right now, and I can't show it to them, but it looks very cool.
I'm just super happy for you, like, getting that game in by deadline, and the fact that it actually, like, was working.
Yeah.
It's, like, just super cool that you made something so quickly, so thumbs up.
The night before shitness.
Diff.
Diff 6.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty is 8.
Oh.
Nada.
I botched, for sure.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
This
diff 8
bodes
for sure.
super well.
It looks like no one's been here in a long time.
Cool.
So
We should
abandoned?
probably ask for diff before we decide whether or not we spend willpower next time.
I should have, yeah. No, well, no, I wouldn't have spent.
No, I might not have, but it's still good to
It's fair.
think about.
Are there any... Okay, so nobody's been here in a while. Are there any Well, there aren't any vehicles
no
parked,
vehicles in the
abandoned or
parking
no?
lot.
Great.
Is there anywhere that I can stop the car, even if it's like on a snowbank, that isn't inside the gates? I could park just in front of the gates. Cool, then I'm gonna do so. I'm gonna park basically so that if I get back in the car, I can drive straight out before I go through the chain link fence.
Okay.
So we'll have to run to the car, but I feel like that's better than having someone slam the gate and having to bust through it with my vehicle.
I guess then in that case, I will hop out and just, again, kind of just search to make sure I'm not being watched, perhaps from a hidden vantage point, and try to force the gate open. If it's bolted at all, I'll try to open that up.
Gate can be easily pulled. It's not even, like, it's closed, but it's not locked.
Great.
Could I roll to look for the presence of, like, high levels of banality or glamour?
Sure. That's a kenning roll. And that difficulty is 6.
Cool.
I'm scaling windows.
2.
2 successes.
Yeah.
There is glamour here. It's not terrifically banal, though.
Okay. Good.
Are there any lights on in the warehouse?
Not that you can see,
Okay.
but it's still pretty light out.
Yeah. So, daylight.
Are there any trees growing near the building by any chance?
Yes.
I'd like to go over and see if I can climb one.
Oh,
What's your athletics?
My athletics is 3.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Cool.
sick. Strange, this letter from Kenwyn was addressed, well, wasn't addressed, really. It was just meant to be delivered here, but to whom? There's no one here.
Theoretically.
Goodbye. Patches, good, you're still here.
Oh yeah, which of us has the letter, by the way?
Sure. I have the letter. I mean, if you want me to, I can.
Sure.
I'm gonna go towards one side of the building to try to get a sense of what the side of the building looks like.
The side of the building looks the same as the other sides.
In
So I'm
terms
just trying to
of
see if I
doors,
can find a picture of it. No,
emergency
you can't.
exits, stuff like that.
There is an emergency exit on the rear of the warehouse, but that's it.
Okay. And behind this building, is it just another industrial space, or what does it back onto?
It backs onto a field,
Cool.
and then further on from that field, a highway.
Okay, but so snow. Snow that they have to trudge through, so
Yes.
yeah. Cool.
I don't know. It seems an odd place to. Well, I'm talking to myself. I go and rejoin everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't know. Seems like an odd place to keep someone, or
Yeah, it's far and out of the way and unsuspecting.
perhaps it is another entrance through to the
Could be.
dreaming. Oh. Lady Sophia, what do your she eyes see?
What do you see up there?
Gross.
Woof.
Yeah.
Woof.
Big
Sounds
oof.
like just for that, you see nothing.
Yeah.
Just for that, you're now blind forever.
I am trying to climb up high enough to be level with the window.
Okay. When you climb up, you are now you're now at the window. When you look inside, it's quite dark. Because it's still bright out and because the snow is reflecting the light, you notice that it is bouncing off, so it's kind of hard unless you really press your face up against it. When you press your face up against it, you see that there is the warehouse is full of conveyor belts and industrial equipment. Roll me your intelligence crafts to see if you can figure out what's being made in here, or at least what used to be made.
I lose a die
Yeah.
if I don't have crafts. Right, so that is 2 successes. Still.
Wow.
Wow.
Sure know your warehouses.
It looks like they were making some kind of industrial cleaner in here. But you notice that sitting on one of the conveyor belts, there's a hooded figure who seems to be twisting back and forth.
Hooded figure, hey?
Yeah.
As in someone with a hood thrown over their head, or someone who is wearing like a garment with a hood.
Like a robe thrown
Okay.
over them.
Yeah. Right, as opposed to like a bag on their head, which I
So
yeah,
it's
or
not a
whatever.
captive, it's like,
Well, I mean, yeah.
well, sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Not obviously.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna climb back down.
Okay.
There don't seem to be many inside. There is one figure that I saw, someone hooded. There are a bunch of conveyor belts.
Perhaps that is the person waiting to receive the message, whatever it is.
Perhaps.
So do you want to pretend to be a delivery man, or do you want to just bust in there?
You don't see anybody else in there, by the way.
Okay.
Not currently, although you can't see everywhere.
I think we need to know what Alea wanted to deliver to this place. Although I suppose there's a risk to that.
You want to open it despite the cantrip.
No, I want them to open it.
Right.
But there's a risk it might provide them more power or a direct
Helen
link to
delivered
her.
us messages. Did they disappear after we read them?
Yes.
So could that be the cantrip?
Yes. It could be.
I don't think so.
Dissimilar to goblin parchment. Goblin.
I mean, I could also, I have a stack of that. I could just write a fake letter that we deliver. It is done. Something super vague.
Could be fun. Sorry, that was Scott, not Brom, obviously.
I want to see who it is.
So, give them a letter. Deliver their letter. Just not their actual letter.
Okay, sure.
That way we can keep the actual letter, since there seems to be debate as to whether or not we should read it or let the other person read it.
Right. Sorry, this is Liz not knowing, not being able to figure it out. I'm sorry.
Because either we give them the actual letter, and if it's just something similar to goblin parchment, they know what the secret message is, it's gone, and they can tell us whatever they want.
Well, then we make sure we read it at the same time as them.
And if it's an explosion, you'll just get caught in the explosion.
In theory, yes.
I don't much like that.
So then why don't we read it ourselves?
Because I need to know who that figure is.
Okay, we can still find that out without giving them the letter.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Someone
I
do what you want. It's fine.
I haven't been sitting with this letter for 3 sessions, so like, you know,
We're just like
Patches
super
is
Jonesing
just
to
like,
know what it is.
I don't know. Do we care? What's going on? Dope, dope, dope.
Doop-de-doop.
I think we can all agree that we will provide backup for whoever does go to meet this figure, but I think they expect someone to come alone. Frankly, they probably expect Sir Kenwyn.
Yep.
And none of us look like him.
Or could they?
Jesus, here we go.
Is it chimerical or is it weird?
Yeah.
That's what we'll decide if I can count.
It's probably
I
weird.
can. It can be chimerical. Only Cathane will see the difference. So I could make, her look like a different she, but she'd still look like Sophia to mortal. So we have to assume this person is a chimera.
I think
Or maybe
that
it's
seems pretty
depending
safe.
on yeah. So, Sophia, prepare to do your best Kenwyn impersonation, since you are the she we have at hand.
So metamorphosis,
Yeah.
specifically,
This is some fucking...
just to step in here,
Yeah?
are you trying to make her look exactly like Kenwyn? Because that you can't do.
Sparrows and Nightingales. I feel like it's like, one feature or whatever it is, right?
Yeah, so if you're looking at Sparrows and Nightingales,
Sorry, I don't have the full text.
changing one fundamental feature into some plausible alternative. So you could change a man into a woman, a redhead
So I
into a
can make her
brunette, short
into
woman,
a-
tall. So you can make her into a male she, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't make her into Kenwyn.
Well, that's
Okay.
good enough.
But like,
They might not
also,
know who
who
Kenwyn is.
knows if they know what Kenwyn looks like?
Bingo,
Yeah,
right.
so they're expecting a male she who claims to be Kenwyn.
Eh? Maybe Kenrina?
Kenwyn.
I just think it sounds great. This is Harry Potter polyjuice potion shit right here. And I am for it.
Cool, look at me. I'm
Perfection.
Okay, cool. Then that's what I do. You're gonna be a boy she.
A boishi?
A boy she. Not to be confused with a beastie.
Can you change my clothes while you're at it?
Yeah, sure. It'll
Cool.
be a, I think. No? Just one or the other.
Shit!
Brom, give me
You know
your
what, I'll
clothes.
let it go
Alright.
for the clothes as well.
I am okay with this.
Because if you're changing a man into a woman,
Yeah.
it would be kind of lame if it was like, well, I'm still look like a man in all other ways other than. So we'll say that it'll be okay for the clothing because you have enough prop to let that go.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
So that's. And you're a fae.
You can also attach a condition to the duration of the transformation, such as when you return to me, or when you say my name 3 times, or when you come to truly repent of your crime.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, because if she gets 5 successes, this will last a year and a day.
Cool. It'll last. Can I put it until Sophia says enough?
Okay,
Is that good?
sure.
Or is that too restrictive?
No, I think I just hope I don't fuck this up.
Okay, bastard. The classic safe word.
Bastard! Good one. Great
Classic
one.
safe word.
Yeah.
There we go. That's not a typical Sophia word.
You're right. It's not. It's like
The use of metamorphosis does not imply that gender is a binary function. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I'm going to not bunk because I rolled before I realized I should have bunked. So 1 success.
Just look at me.
Yeah.
What was your bunk?
I was gonna like roll up the sleeves of what Sophia's wearing.
That's a 1-level bunk.
Yep.
So, does that change your number of successes?
1 success.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
you got a first scene.
Yeah. This should be all you need.
You are now, you now appear male.
Cool.
For she, this does not actually change that much.
That's a good point, actually.
Your shoulders are a bit broader.
Yeah. Your chest place reduces. Your hips maybe narrow. You know, you become this shape instead of hourglass shape.
I grab the letter from Brom and the shoulder bag,
Yeah.
and I head inside.
I'm going to motion to Patches.
knock
Do
on
you
the
want to
door.
go up the
Pretty
tree? Do you want to go up the tree to keep her
punched my
company?
mic. I am so sorry.
And I'm
Where are you going?
We should.
Yeah,
we
where
should
are you gonna
cover
stand?
The doorway.
Cool. I'll shimmy up the tree. I have athletics 30.
So you bang
2.
on the door?
Yeah.
The door swings open slightly.
I go in.
I'm waiting around the corner. Patches is watching from above.
Okay. You go in. There, your footsteps are echoing. The floor in here is concrete, and the machines don't do much to absorb the sound in here. But when you walk in, you do hear a muffled.
My name is Sir Kenwyn. I have a message. Is that coming from upstairs, the figure I saw?
The figure you saw, it wasn't upstairs. They're sitting on a conveyor belt on the first floor.
Oh shit, okay.
There isn't a second floor. It's just a massive warehouse. The windows are just high.
Okay. I'm gonna go towards the sound.
Okay. So you see that there is what looks like I would call it a tarp, but it's made of nicer material than that, somewhat velvety, thrown over something that is person-shaped sitting on a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
When you whip off the tarp, you see that there is there's a selkie sitting there. The selkie has a glassy look in his eyes, and his hands are not bound, but you see that there are rings of light around his wrists and around his ankles. He's sitting there, and his eyes are wide with fright as he looks at you. His appearance is
Ooh. To be called hot selkie.
his sealskin is currently wrapped around his shoulders and knotted loosely, but the rest of his clothing looks kind of tattered. Not the sealskin. The sealskin looks fine.
So it's manacles of light.
Yes, but they're not linked to each other. They're just here, and on his ankles as well.
What happens if I try to separate his hands from each other?
You can move his hands apart.
He can't.
It seems like he can't on his own.
Okay. I want to try to get him to stand.
You know, just try to like
Yeah.
encourage him to stand or to
Yeah.
lift him.
Yeah. I don't know who you are, but come with me. We'll get out of here.
And he stands up.
And I try to guide him towards the door.
Okay. He can't really walk properly. So you can pull him up, but it seems like he cannot move his limbs on his own.
Okay. Just lean on me. And I just try to like drag him basically to the door.
Okay. So you start to drag him.
Yeah.
Horf, pradur meshersket vi.
Did that come from him or
It
something?
came from him.
Is that a language I recognize?
Roll your intelligence linguistics.
What would be the equivalent of linguistics in
Oh,
this
they
game?
don't have linguistics here?
No.
Oh shit, expression then.
Academics or expression?
Sweet. One success.
It's not a language that you recognize.
Okay.
Pradur seisker caution vi.
Just keep dragging him to the door.
Where are you two?
Up the tree looking in through the window, and she seems to be helping some person out the door, but I can't hear anything, so I can't tell any of this exchange.
And I'm sort of close to where she went in. I'm not
Okay.
within eye line.
So the two of you see, although you do not, that the door closes that she used to enter.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna try to, like, really press myself against the window to try to get as, like, I obviously won't be able to see straight down to the door, but if they step away from the door, I should be able to see them, hopefully. Assuming there's someone there that did it.
In looking in,
Yep.
you see that now that there seemed to have been people who you could not notice or could not see before, who are now surrounding the edges of the warehouse on the inside. They're holding weapons, various melee weapons, and there are 3 archers placed at the top along catwalks that are crossed down. You could not see them before. You can see them now.
Are they all focused on Sophia?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm going to lean out
buddy.
and shoot a window at the opposite corner of the building from where I am.
Okay, so once you do that, now you can see that all of them kind of materialize. There are 20 changelings in this, not 1 or 2 you were in here. So there are 18 of them. 3 of them are on the
rats I have.
catwalks above you. You see that they're holding bows, which are stretched. You can hear the tautness of the strings. And there are 15 on the ground, surrounding on the edge, and you see a Pisky walk forward, and he's just rolling his head on his shoulders a little bit. Oh, Kenwin, was it? I'm afraid that you can't take this one with you. I'll take your message, though.
Why all this? You were expecting me, were you not?
I wasn't expecting you to try to release someone. He's here for his own protection and safety.
Who is he?
That's none of your concern. You're a messenger. Send your message, and you can be on your way.
Damn.
Takes
Wouldn't
it.
have been happy about that. Really, what I mean.
Oh, it's for him. We'll let him read it. You can go.
And I start backing towards the
No, you have to
door.
insist that they read
Oh,
it.
just
It's his fucking
one
oath.
thing.
It's true.
Sir Kenwin was in a hospital recently. Are you all better?
Mostly. Not all deliveries are as smooth as this one. I'll be waiting for a reply by the door.
That was pretty smooth.
Yeah, I have to agree. That was good.
That was pretty
Silver
smooth. So
time.
I'm
Thank
going
you.
to give you a bonus on that one. I'd like you to roll your.
The single,
Manipulation subterfuge.
the single drop.
But I'm
was
going to make
fine.
your difficulty 6.
Okay.
That was
That's pretty nice.
Thank you.
Damn.
I'm also liking this lower register bonus that we're getting.
Hello.
That's 4 successes.
I rolled just 1. Wait outside the door. You're still watching?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as Kenwin walks out, you see that the archers relax. And then the Pisky walks up to this person with the light manacles and just opens the envelope and then lifts a piece of paper out. Sophia and Patches, oh, you're close to the door, right? So you're now actually close to where she is, but
Yeah.
I guess you're like on the other side of
Kind
the
of
door.
what I was thinking. But
You hear an explosion, and you hear screaming. You see that upon reading it, something, possibly a latent pyretics cantrip, has just set him on fire.
Just him?
Just him.
He's on fire. I say.
She says to no one
I
in
call down towards
particular.
Brom
of course, yeah.
and possibly Sophia if she's left the building.
Do you do it like NBA Jam style? Like, he's on fire!
He's on fire.
Boom, shakalaka!
Great.
I would love that.
Did you have a message to send with Sir Kenwin? And you still hear him screaming. He's now buckled over and it looks like he wants to drop, but he can't because the light manacles are holding him in place. No more prophecies. No more visions. Huh.
I would like to take a combat action.
Okay.
Is it kill every motherfucker in this room?
We're all rolling initiative.
Whee! Oh.
But first you're gonna roll your initiative, but the thing is you
Oh, yeah.
may get an action before
This is
everyone
an
because
exalted.
it's
Yeah.
I was like, oh my dice. Ooh, 9. Ooh. Not a very good
Oh.
initiative.
9
Oh.
total.
Yeah, 9 total.
I also got 9 total.
I also
Okay,
fucked up
what
and
is
got
your
a 9.
action that you were wanting to take?
I was going to shoot, try to shoot this person who seems to be running the show.
The Pisky who's
Yeah, the
standing in front of
Pisky.
him?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to roll me your... We're going to call this your wits firearms. This is not your attack roll. This
Okay.
is to see whether you successfully surprise people. But I think it's probably... You have a really good chance. Your difficulty is 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So yeah, this is a surprise action, so you can take your actions. You can't defend against it. Remember that you are not rolling with your rifle.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, though. Thank you. not trying to be dismissive.
It gone.
Yeah. Also remember that I believe you're still operating with a -1 wound penalty.
Correct.
Okay.
Where's my firearms?
This apple's disgusting.
Rare. Yeah.
Oh, the classic.
Oh, Jorg.
There it
What a
is.
dude.
Okay, so.
I didn't know how.
So it has less damage.
I didn't know how stunting
Okay.
worked back in the day. I was just like, do something loud and stupid.
That was great, though.
You're close enough. So, do you smash the window before you fire, or are you firing through the glass?
I probably should.
Okay, that's fine. You can
Like
smash the
kick
glass
it.
first.
Yeah.
So your difficulty is normal
Okay, so 2 successes.
because you're within short range still. It's not a huge warehouse.
Yeah.
2 successes, that's a hit. So you can roll your damage. You get 1 extra, right? Or no, 2 extra because you couldn't defend. So then your initiative is going to come into play for everybody because that will be the round that we're starting for this.
1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Damage does not explode.
Okay, let's find out about his stamina.
I mean, depending on the
Okay.
ammo.
You fire, and you know that you winged him, but you know that you haven't done any significant damage to him.
And then I'm gonna, if I can, like, shimmy down the tree in a possibly slightly reckless way, since I know I have open shield.
So you're
I
leaving.
fire, and I'm gonna, like,
You're not going
basically-
into the warehouse.
No.
Okay.
I think that they're all gonna be looking up towards the window that just shattered.
You can drop. You're not that high. You're like,
I just
3
don't want to
meters
put
up.
myself in the middle of 18 enemies.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can just drop from the tree to the ground.
Okay, that's what I do
Oh,
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that, like, as long as you, like, dangle and then let go.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so you're on the ground.
Yep.
Okay, round. Your initiatives, please.
9.
9.
9.
Oh, we
Absolutely
Cool.
incredible.
You guys can declare, because I beat you.
I would like to bunk by not reacting to any of the things around me, by like standing there impassive.
I'm going to make my way to the door so that I'm at a completely different angle than where the shot came from.
Okay, so you're basically running around.
Yeah.
You'll get the opportunity to take an action when you get there. It's not that long.
And then try to shoot the same person again.
Okay.
My action's going to be a move. I would like to bust down the door or smash it open or whatever. Move into the room towards where I believe this man on fire is.
Okay, so you're just barreling towards the guy.
Hopefully barrel through some people, yes. It's
All
my
right.
fave.
So you're just bunking this round?
Yeah.
With your, like, shell shock?
Yeah. No, just the idea that like all this is happening and I'm flappable.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm doing like a cool no reaction. Not a
So you turn around
So-
so that the explosion's behind
Cool
Yeah.
guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah.
Great.
All
On
right.
some shades.
Okay, so the first thing that you notice that there's 2 arrows just out the broken window that you smashed open.
Yeah.
And you still hear him screaming. I should just keep note of how much health he has left. Okay.
Yeah, I guess part of me doesn't mind if I miss and accidentally put him out of his misery.
Good
Oh,
God.
no, that's fair. It's awful, but
He
it's
might
Yeah,
have more
he's-
prophecies up where I mean.
Yeah. I mean, if he's on fire, though.
Damn it,
I
Sophia.
don't have a water gun, okay?
I do.
Nice.
I do. Wah!
Okay,
God.
so who wants to go first, you or Brom?
Wrong, I guess?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
You're
Brom,
kicking
I'm
him
going to
before.
ask you to roll me your strength brawl because you're just literally barreling in, right?
Yes, that is the idea.
So your strength brawl, please. And Patches, I'm going to have your dexterity firearms. Your difficulty is going to be 6 still. Also, Patches, you are currently considered half covered
Cool.
if they retaliate on you.
Difficulty was 6, you said?
Yep. Also, is your pistol real or chimerical?
Real.
Yep, thought so.
Super real.
4 successes. Okay. He is actually going to try to hit the deck. I'll also drop a die.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Dun-ba-dun-ba-dun-ba-ba. Is that what you were doing?
So
Inspector Dash?
he's going to try to hit the deck to see, but remember that his difficulty is 8 to dodge.
Yikes, crosshair.
Okay, he failed. Not a botch, but he failed. So all 4 of your successes will go through. Roll your damage.
6 successes.
6 successes. Brom bursts in, and you send at least 3 Fae flying from the doors as you start charging in. Patches manages to pull her shot off before you get there. 5. I will roll his stamina.
I don't think that's
Okay, you've significantly hurt him. He isn't dead or dying, but you know that the bullet has caught him right in his kidney down here, and he whirls around as the shot comes from a location that he does not anticipate, and he sinks a little bit. You now, which gives you a better vision of the Selkie. The Selkie still kind of held in place by these manacles. The fire is starting to rise up along his body. You can see that there are burn marks along his face. His Selkie coat seems to be relatively unaffected so far. Brom, you can make it to him if you wish.
I wish to... Yeah, I wish to make it to the tarp that he was being covered with.
Okay. What are you doing with it?
I'd like to grab it to use it to scoop him up, to at least give me an extra half a second before getting my body burned by this cantrip.
And you just
So I can carry him
smother
out
the
with it.
fire because
I can try, but I imagine
Okay.
it's chimerical. Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
So,
I should try
after
that.
you've done that, there's going to be some retaliation here. There is one archer who has an act. There, he is going to fire at you.
Yeah.
You're going to roll your stamina, please.
Yes. I'll put my armor
Okay.
on that.
There's also going to be a few people who are, after you burst through the door, they're going to slam it back shut.
Okay.
So blocking you off.
4 successes.
Okay, you take no damage, but an arrow is now thunk, just like buried in your shoulder, but you take no damage. Also, remember that you still have your oaken shields, right?
Yeah, which is super useful right now. Thanks, bud.
I'll remind you that there are still many Fae in this warehouse. You do not get any chilling sensation of cold iron.
Oh,
Okay.
thank the little baby Jesus.
That's, yeah.
Round.
Regain 5 mounts.
Better.
10.
Oh, but why? 7.
13.
12.
Cool.
So we're,
You're declare first.
I'm gonna keep bunking.
sorry.
Okay. All of the archers are going to fire at Brahm. 5 of the Fae are going to try to keep the door shut. 3 of the other Fae are going to cover the emergency exit. The Pisky is going to flee. 5, 4,
It's a lot. It's a lot of
Yeah.
dudes.
So then that's 3 left. The other 3 are going to move to attack Brahm.
Okay.
You've now gathered him up in this tarp. You're correct. This will protect you, but only for so long.
Okay.
And then you hear one person say, "What are you even doing?"
It's a good
I
question.
believe it's
no
Patch's
truth to
declare
it.
next.
I think it was me.
Oh, no, it was you?
'Cause
Okay,
she got
go
the
ahead.
first.
Yeah.
My action is going to be to use this tarp to sort of bounce the burning man up into the air as a bunk.
Okay.
God.
To bunk for hurricane speed to cast on us both. I don't know if that makes any sort of sense.
So what doesn't make sense is he can't move on his own.
Right,
So
so...
there's no point in giving him anything.
Sorry. It's true. Just so they can like squirm a bit faster, you know? So me then. Is that the best thing to do? No, sorry, John.
Okay,
if
I'll
I
let
may.
you rethink.
Yes, I will.
Kate?
So Veiled Eyes is chimerical or weird depending on the target. If I'm targeting a Cathane, that makes it
chimerical.
chimerical. I'm going to cast
Because you're also affecting only, I assume,
the
chimerical
yeah,
beings
Yeah,
to see him, yes. You're not like preventing him from being seen on a camera.
yeah. I don't know who this person is, so I'm going to cast Veiled Eyes on Brahm because I've seen that people are targeting him.
Just on Brahm?
I don't have any glamour, so I can't expand it to seen.
Okay. I'll point out that if you cast it on Brahm and then Brahm starts moving something that's inside the building, your veiled eyes will fall.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, yeah.
No,
because
that's
they are
fine.
paying attention to the
Other
Selkie.
dude.
So
Selkie, thank you.
I will let you rethink.
Yep.
We're going back to Scott.
Yes, my action is going to be to it's going to be to as a bunk. It's going to be to roll the man into me to clasp him to me.
Okay.
Hopefully igniting myself so that I can scream at the advancing Cathane, sort of like something along the lines of like, "I am your worst nightmare," or what, I don't know, something like that.
There will be no survivor.
That's kind of what I'm going for here, actually. I am the Dwed
pie with wombats.
I am kind of going for that sort of thing because I'd like to cast Terror of the Long Night
Yes.
to try to
God,
inspire
yes.
fear in them with this.
Terror of the Long Night.
Yeah,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
to try to run. Try to get them to run.
Yes.
Look, if they just need to scatter, I just need to get
So,
the hell out
for a
of here.
reminder, Terror of the Long Night specifically it determines the target of the intense and overwhelming fear. The cantrip lasts for the current scene. Targets must spend a point of willpower to take any other action than running, hiding, or cowering. Changelings and other supernatural creatures can resist the winter magic by spending a point of willpower and then making a resisted willpower roll against the number of successes scored on the cantrip. Your bunk is 4 because you are taking damage.
I will be taking damage from this.
You're going to be taking... you cannot soak this, but it is going to take some of your It is going to take 3 of your Oaken Shield levels away,
Okay.
and then please make your roll. Kate.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be casting Smoke and Mirrors.
Oh shit! For signature cantrip.
Yeah.
So good.
So just don't know because I don't have any glamour, I can A, only make it visible to chimerical beings, and B, can only choose one realm. So I think I'm going to choose prop.
Okay.
And I want it to seem like the windows all shatter. All the windows. Maybe I.
And that
I'd
there's
have to-
glass littering everywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your bunk.
So
You
they've
just
shut
poke
the door.
Kenwin like, hey! My body.
I'm gonna kick up some gravel and pitch it at one of the windows.
Okay. I'll say that's a level 2. Go ahead and roll. Scott, did you roll?
I did.
And you got how many successes?
3 successes.
3 successes.
Which
Okay.
determines the difficulty of trying to resist.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 different rolls.
Okay.
Which are going to affect 3 different groups. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So here's the first.
No nightmare, guys. Are you happy for me?
So happy for you.
Here is the second.
Sorry.
And here is the third. Okay. Here's what happens.
Oh my God.
Successes?
2 successes, so the broken glass will last an hour.
Okay. Here's what happens. Brahm reaches forward and clasps this guy, and you feel the fire start to rise up around you as the actual tarp itself goes
Yeah,
up. And then you hear this deafening crack as every window around you just smashes down. Say what you're going to say.
I am your worst nightmare. Made flesh.
And then you hear, it's Brahm! Yay! And every Fae
Oh.
starts to scramble over each other, but now there's glass everywhere.
Oh.
And they're trying to avoid it, ducking and covering, cowering behind machines. They're not moving towards the doors. I mean, it's going to last for a scene, but you beat all of their willpower checks
That's
because they were at a penalty because of glass shattering, which means round.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
No initiative here because they're, unless you are specifically attacking them, they're cowering. But you might have an action with your bunk.
Is the Pisky still trying to escape, or is he cowering as well now?
He's cowering as well. He can't.
Cool. So in that case, I would like to cast Eldritch Prime, which is Primal 2, to try to conjure up some water to try to douse the pyretic.
Okay.
It's a cantrip versus
I'm going to give your
cantrip
bunk
kind of thing.
4.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I do want to try to open the door. I don't know whether the
Okay, so
people
what's your
who are-
strength?
2, 3, 3.
3. You can open the door.
Buff.
Kick up.
So you see light spilling in as the door gets pulled open. Successes?
6.
And I assume that you're going to help Brahm as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's incredibly cold, but water just smashes over you. You feel the Selkie in your arms start to tremble and pulling around the sealskin as if like desperately hoping that it's all right. And you hear him just say, I can't choose this work.
It's all right. We'll get you to safety.
And what are you doing?
I then I point towards the door and I make a grand sweeping gesture. I'm trying to all my non-sovereign that I
Yeah.
have for sure. You will stand aside. You will let us pass. You will not follow us. Go hide with your tails between your legs, cowards.
So Brahm just starts walking out, the embodiment of winter.
or I will crush your skulls into the dirt.
So you have him?
Yes.
You're carrying him and
Correct,
you're leaving?
yes. I'm cradling him like a small on-fire child.
Although now he's not on fire.
Doused child.
He's definitely quite hurt, but he's not dead.
Before we leave, I turn to the Pisky.
Oh.
He's not really paying attention to you. He's just cowering behind a machine.
Come with us if you want to live.
Manipulation, intimidation.
Would you say veiled threats?
Yes.
I am intrigued.
That's 2. Oh, sorry, 3.
Can I tell whether the bows are real or chimerical?
They're chimerical.
Cool.
All of their weapons are chimerical. He just continues to cower.
Physic tear his arms off. Oh, you mean this guy?
Oh, you mean the skate key. Sorry. Very good.
Do you want the nightmare to come back?
So the reality is that it doesn't make Brahm frightened. It just makes them frightened. He's not the source.
Okay.
They're just like intense fear is overwhelming them, but they don't necessarily have a source for it.
All right. So in that case, I'm going to crouch in front of him.
So you're going inside.
Yeah, like I never left. I'm going.
Oh, you were waiting by the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going just to him. I want to crouch by him and take his hands.
He's pulling away from you. He's not okay.
Listen, you bastard. And I want to drop the eyes and become Sophia.
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
Oh, I see what you did there. They're very good.
I know you're scared, but we can help you. You have to trust me. Will you come with us?
I don't think she's telling the truth, dude. Run, dude!
he spends a point of willpower, and he attempts to shank you.
Shank?
Shank.
Roll me your. This is gonna be a Dex Athletics difficulty 7.
Okay.
I thought it was shake. Oh, that's so much worse.
Yeah.
I have an action on my next turn.
That's
Action is to
2
assume
successes.
everyone's
I
fine.
rolled 6.
Okay.
The shankage!
The shankening.
So
Okay, yeah,
it's your stamina next.
Yep.
Are you wearing armor?
No.
No.
I'm wearing my oaken shield.
1.
I mean, the Oaken Shield will probably help here.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Take 7 lethal damage.
What is this shank made of? I mean, I get it.
It was
but,
a
like,
very good
It's
roll.
clearly, no, it's incredible, but like,
She didn't do very well at dodging
that's
it.
very,
But
We
that's
have
just
7
that
levels
just
of-
knocks
We
off
do.
Yeah.
your
Oaken shield.
Oaken Shield. So you can feel the knife just slide in between your ribs, and he twists, but like the force of your magic just pushes it out without causing any damage to you. And he looks up and he sees that he hasn't hurt you.
Are you scared now?
He bolts. He's just running away from you.
Can I go to grab his arm?
That's a dexterity brawl. Yeah?
I would like to take my pistol, throw it up in the air, and have it fall straight into my holster as my bunk.
Oh, shit.
And I would like to mooch everyone's weapons.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
yeah,
So
that's
I'm
so.
using scene to mooch multiple
Okay,
things if that
so-
can be done.
So let's just
feel
let me just
really-
check to see how Mooch changed, because remember I'm still operating.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that we've been playing this for a very long time.
Yes, that's correct.
There are so many cantrips and there's so many ways to use them.
It's just I'm used to them in the
Feels
old editions.
Amazing.
So it's between 207 and 208.
I feel so good about this.
So you're gonna have to.
It's Fae. Okay, cool.
Because that's
the current holder.
Them.
Yeah, it's who I'm stealing it from, not what I'm stealing. I have to be in sight. So if there's anyone that I can't see, I obviously won't move.
So
theirs.
unfortunately, the cantrip specifically says instantly transfers one inanimate object.
Aw.
You can't use it to steal everybody's weapon. You can steal one person's weapon, but only one. Because otherwise that'd be ridiculous.
It's kind of amazing.
Okay, then can I just not bunk and can I just start doing it every turn, mooching an item?
Oh yeah, totally.
Cool, then I'm gonna not bunk it, I'm just gonna start.
Yeah, that you can totally fucking
Cool.
Because you can literally be like, sword, yoink,
Yeah.
bow, wonk.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, and I was like, well, we don't seem to be in turn order, so I might as well just do a badass bunk and do it all at once.
It is a
love
pretty
it.
badass bunk.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you do that badass
Yeah.
bunk, but you can't just
Yeah.
get all of them at once.
Well, I'm gonna start with the person closest, the attacker closest to one of my
You're gonna
allies.
take
so I'm
their
gonna
shiv.
start
Pretty fucking
with
great
this
bunk,
guy's
though. I'm just
shiv.
gonna
I agree.
throw that out there.
So what's the level?
Although
of
she
bunk?
botches and it's just punk.
Oh.
Like, ugh.
my God.
Your level of bunk is 3. Remember that prop is your
3,
ideal
4.
realm, and
But
remember,
it's not prop, it's the person holding it.
right?
So 4 successes.
Okay,
Still.
so yep,
This
4
is yoink.
successes.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's a success fail for Mooch. Yeah, straight up. So
It's a success fail. The difference is that they have to roll perception alertness to notice it's missing,
yeah.
and that's resisted by your thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to worry about that right
Yeah.
now.
Very cool.
Your dex brawl?
Um,
Are you not going to bother?
I'm gonna follow him outside. How about that? He goes
Okay,
to Bolton.
He's
and I'll
not
follow.
running outside. He's just running among the machines. He's trying to get away from you. He's scared as fuck, and also he thinks there's glass everywhere on the ground.
Which is fair. Okay, then I will try to grab his arm. Sure,
Okay,
why not?
dexterity brawl.
We have done quite a number on these poor bastards.
My next target is the archer.
I totally fucked those willpower rolls, man. Like,
No,
I
it's good.
rolled
It's good.
0 successes,
Ooh.
1 success,
Yeah, I'll do it.
and then 2 successes, none of which are good enough to beat you, which means they have to spend willpower every turn to face you.
To resist,
And at
yeah.
the moment, if you continue to try to fight them, they'll spend it because that's better than dying. But
No, this way they can conserve
I just
their...
rolled 1, so.
1 success?
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to grab a hold of his wrist, and he, however, has equaled your 1, so you don't have control of him, but you can follow him because you're like basically like being pulled along with him unless you want to let him go. But you can't hold him in the same
Right,
place.
okay. I'll think about that.
Another successful Mooch. I'm gonna stick with the archers now.
I'm just going to assume that you're succeeding each round.
This is so good.
But each round it's
I do
1.
have 1 nightmare, so I just wonder if I should keep rolling.
We're going to deal with that later.
Okay.
Brom, you're just heading out.
I am returning to the vehicle
'Kay.
with this person. I guess I'm going to try to speak to them now that they've exited the warehouse.
gas.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. I have a
It was
close...
gas.
We're going to get you to safety.
Do I hear this?
Yeah, oh, you hear Brom being like, dude, what the fuck is going on here?
Pretty much.
As every
Shithead.
European I know seems to know some words in other languages. Can I roll my intelligence?
You could, yeah, absolutely.
What was it?
You can too, Brom, if you wish.
Expression, was it?
But the thing is, if you're
Yeah.
paying attention enough to do that, that's 1 less mooch you're gonna get.
I'll do it.
Okay.
It was expression, I think we decided.
And is it
I can also assume that your
perception or
bunk is that you're
intelligence?
continually just doing like gun
Yeah,
flare,
sure, yeah.
So
gun,
cool!
Gun shit, yeah. Safety's on,
gun kata.
yeah.
I should watch that again. I mean, that's not a good movie, but it was Equilibrium.
Yeah, but it was...
So was it
Entertaining. It's not good.
No, that's a good point.
perception or intelligence? Or?
That is intelligence. Intelligence expression.
Okay. Difficulty?
6.
I got 1 success.
Okay.
Unless I'm
It's
being
not a language
creative.
that you recognize. You.
If I'm being creative, it's 6.
I'm gonna ask you to roll now your intelligence Greymare, please.
Oh,
Sophia.
that's super...
No, I'll let him go. I don't want to be pulled into the warehouse.
Warehouse.
It's not a real language. He's been cursed. He can't communicate properly.
Shit.
I'm heading for the door to leave.
Okay. One of the archers just like musters up enough courage to stand up. Doesn't realize that his bow is gone. He's useless to you anyway.
You're useless to everyone. All of you are.
He reaches back and he pulls an arrow and then just what?
Oh.
Yeah, I thought so.
And then flicks it at you.
That's cool.
Dex dodge?
You
dex.
can. It's a cantrip that he's casting at you.
Oh.
He's bunking. You know, because sometimes I get to cast cantrips too.
I guess so.
Dun, 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 dun.
But would that be an aborted action?
20.
It doesn't.
We're
I-
not
I
in
don't mean to be a
actions.
dick.
All right, so you, let's see. He flings it at you, and oh no, he doesn't have that many dice. Okay. So your anger becomes full-blown rage
Oh, yeah.
for the next 4 minutes.
Oh my god. Yes.
You are the subject of the summer cantrip Enkindle.
Yay! That's right there. I have it too.
So much for gun tricks.
Oh my god.
Am I particularly pissed at this person because he's the one who most recently addressed me?
It's your emotion is inflamed, so that's up to you. You just
Cool.
have to act in a rage.
Fuck you. You're gonna fucking pay for that.
Okay. Roll your
This is
dexterity firearms.
Doesn't seem like a great call on his part, hey?
Yeah.
Hey, the person who's targeted me, I'm just gonna make her even more mad.
No, it's some paparazzo is gonna snap a photo of us popping caps and
4 successes.
asses. It's gonna be terrible.
I think we already have a pretty bad, PR.
Okay, that's a hit.
Rage duck.
A very palpable hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
5 successes.
Oh my god, you gonna kill him dead.
Crack, and he just spins and he falls off the catwalk, bouncing off one of the conveyor belts and landing on the ground. And everyone else spends a point of willpower. Round.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. Oh.
Oh, for the love of God, Liz. Come on.
18.
Oh,
14.
9.
7.
Oh.
Again.
Your declaration?
Um,
They're all acting this turn. They're spending willpower to ignore the effects of his winter.
I am racing towards the Selkie in Braum's arms.
Who's in the car?
Yes, so that's where I was putting him, yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to get to the Selkie.
Okay, cool.
My action will be to examine the light, like manacles or cuffs, whether they're an active cantrip or just sort of something.
They're
more
a
mystical.
treasure.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone's gonna rush Patches.
Oh dear.
Cool.
That is gonna do that sweet spider web thing where she just like.
I was gonna strafe an area, so if they're all coming towards me and I'm near the door, it's a 3-meter breadth, so
Strafe
basically
away.
wherever the fuck the most of them are. So that increases my difficulty by 2.
Yeah.
Insanity.
I spend willpower.
This is so crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes with willpower.
Okay.
Difficulty plus 2, I lied. That is 1, 2, 3 successes,
Okay. Plus willpower.
including my willpower.
Okay.
And then that's 10 extra dice of damage.
I'm sorry.
But it's
And I have
divided
no-
among the targets.
It's 15. I have 15 rounds remaining because I have more than half my clips. I have 15
No, I
rounds remaining.
guess I'm not paying
and it's
attention.
divided amongst the targets.
I'm like,
so
oh,
yeah.
what's this? Did you want me?
Well,
to
this-
do, or-
Because you're strafing, you're not going full auto, right?
No, I don't. Automatic fire. Yeah, that's at a single target.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Sorry, so that's
Okay, and then.
I guess we're gonna see after that, right? Do you need more dice?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then after that, Patches, I'm going to ask you to roll your glamour at a difficulty of 8.
How many more dice are you rolling?
I get 10 extra dice to this roll.
Yikes! Oh my
can't
God,
even
they're
roll them all.
everywhere.
Exalted!
Okay.
Exalted!
Yeah, seriously.
Damage rolls are 6. It's always 6.
Right.
Your
Yeah.
difficulty doesn't go up.
It wasn't so much the number, yeah, some of the numbers I was looking at, I guess. That I saw
Dun dun
first
dun
as
dun
well.
dun 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 dun.
Sorry.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, very good.
There are a lot of ones
Can't
in
tie
here.
my shoes back.
4 successes. Woo,
Yay.
4 damage.
Okay, please roll me your glamour at a difficulty of 8.
You. Glamour.
1 success.
Okay. You don't gain penalty from icing that dude.
So much ice. I now
Back
hear
the
this gunfire.
Fuck off.
Here they come. So you successfully got 4 rounds of pulling people's weapons away.
Yep.
So
So I have 3 bows and the shiv.
you took the bows.
Yeah, that was my priority, was the bows.
Okay.
3
So
bows
they can't
and
do
a
anything
shiv.
for you at the moment, except they are
and a-
going to. Oh well, there is something they can do because
For our powers combined. Are they gonna do some
have
sweet,
cantrips,
like
'cause
mega
they're
cantrip?
Changelings.
Yeah.
they sure are.
Don't worry, guys. I'll collapse the building with Patches still inside. That'll save us all.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Wait.
Well, that's not a cantrip anymore, so that's helpful.
Oh.
Holly strike.
Yeah. It's a Dragon's Ire cantrip, no? Yeah.
Let's see.
I have it.
Oh, you have it.
Oh, you.
Oh, it is a. Oh, they spelled it differently. All right.
Oh, yeah, right. It used to be one word. Yeah, yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Your stamina.
2 successes.
1, 2, 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? All right. First Holly strike that strikes you, you just toughly take it.
Boom.
Second,
Right in the
Stamina?
gun. Like the arm, I mean. not the-
1.
all right, that's a little different. Take 7 lethal damage.
And is that real or chimerical?
It is weird.
Chimerical, yeah.
It is no, it is real.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Sorry. Because it's a weird cantrip, that's right.
okay.
Oof.
Is your Oaken Shield, did you make that weird
That's
or
all-
chimerical?
I think it's both,
It's always
actually.
both,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Yeah.
So,
always written as both.
okay, so all of those are gone. And then some people are going to be held back by your strafing.
Yeah.
We're going to say that 3 of them can effectively melee you here.
Okay.
So first melee, you can't roll to defend. This is only stamina. You've
Yeah,
spent
that's
your
what I'm
action.
doing.
Okay, so
I'm
you're just
rolling my
preempting.
stamina. Yeah.
Okay, this one's a hit.
2 successes.
Take 2 lethal.
And
Second,
is this real or chimerical?
these are chimerical.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, good. So that's a whole
one of
other
those.
track. Does the Oaken Shield track separately? Or do I have
Do-
7 boxes?
That's a really good question. It just says each success grants the target 1 temporary bruised extra health level, which lasts until destroyed. So,
So I think they were destroyed.
So they're used up.
Okay.
They seem,
So it's
yeah,
1
combined.
central. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically, it'll knock any damage off.
Sorry, that was 2.
So 2 lethal.
And Patches would have put her fucking armor on before storming this warehouse.
I have to imagine.
So does that reduce 1?
No, that would roll, that's extra dice to your stamina. What
Okay.
what armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing the 1-point armor, so
Okay,
do
so
one
just roll 1 extra die.
extra, or roll 1 extra die. Not a success.
Okay,
I'll
so
take the
second
2.
one, roll all of them.
Yep.
The second one's barely a hit.
Nope.
No successes.
No.
Take 3 lethal damage.
No, no.
Last one.
Oh my god.
Last one's a miss.
Good.
Because there's only so many people who can swarm you at once, especially because you were, basically strafing the door. The rage starts building inside you.
Yep.
You can't see me for I hide. Anyway, round.
Yeah,
Wow.
okay. That was quite a round.
18.
Oh my god.
Absolutely incredible.
13.
11.
7.
All right, same round
Declaration.
order. Let's go.
Did you declare that they were going to swarm me, or did they roll higher than 18 last turn?
Oh.
We'll just make sure that that happens
No, that's
properly
fair.
this
That's
time.
good question.
I
I'm
did
gonna,
say that they were all spending willpower and they were going to rush you.
Probably.
That's true.
I'm gonna start. Yeah, seriously, Crosser. I'm gonna start creating a circle out
we have a
of
chat.
snow.
Around the
Are
car?
you in the car?
No,
Okay.
I'm doing it in the field.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to create a fairy ring.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm going to try to tell the guy in the car, wait 1 second, and I'm gonna take, I'm gonna move his legs out of the way. I'm just gonna take the Patch's car door and just slam it open and shut a whole bunch of times as
Okay.
a bunk.
You're
I'm
car door, I'd slam you all
so
night
sorry.
long.
Woo!
Whoa.
To try to build up enough air movement to replicate the I don't know what it's called, the howling gale that I would like to place at the door to the warehouse to try to blow everybody back inside.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
Cool.
Patches. They are... Okay, well now they know that there's a howling gale coming at them.
That's true. So
And they all have to spend a point of willpower if they want to... No, you know what?
think it's a
They're going to
scene,
retreat back inside the building.
Okay. So this confuses me.
What confuses me?
Reloading takes an entire action, but it does not require a roll. It counts as an automatic action. It can be performed as part of a multiple action without penalty.
Yes. What that means is you can reload and then you can fire, but your fire is going to be down 2 dice.
But it says without penalty, which is
Yeah,
what
it means
really
that-
confuses me.
It means that you can reload and you don't have to roll to reload as one of your actions.
Okay.
But it does mean that you can't reload instantly and then fire without suffering a penalty to your action.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like it just the phrasing.
Yeah, it's weird.
Really weird.
I freely admit that.
Okay, so I'm gonna reload, and since I'm still super fucking pissed, I'm just gonna shoot at the person who stabbed me the most.
Okay.
The person who dealt 7 damage to me.
Okay. So roll that.
So that's
He-
2 less
he's
dice
up on the
to my
catwalk.
attack.
Sorry? Oh no, yeah,
No,
you already
I-
killed the guy who did 7 damage to you.
oh, the Holy Strike came out.
He Holly striked you and you shot him and he fell over and... Oh no, wait, no. No,
Different
never
Holy
mind.
Strike?
Okay, go ahead and shoot.
Because yeah, I got all the archeries.
Yep.
Hashtag shoot.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Go ahead and roll.
Are we like hiding out?
Brom, you're
Yep.
a cantrip.
Yes. Okay.
Are you casting the fairy ring this round or are you just bunking?
I'm bunking.
Okay.
Right, creating a beautiful as fuck ring.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful as fuck ring.
I'm gonna make a little like snow angel in the middle of the ring.
I need to re-roll all of that.
An
Let's try
appearance
that
6
again with
snow
that.
angel, so you
all
know
of
it's
that
good.
because I am
Brom,
bald.
Bunk?
1.
Sorry. Yeah, that's fair. I thought it was cool.
I do not succeed at hitting them, in
Oh,
fact, because I forgot to deduct my wound penalty.
Penalties,
So I
okay.
re-rolled.
So, I mean, you reload and snap off a shot, but...
Yep.
3 successes,
Okay. So wind is blowing them all in.
but they are now.
Scott, you're starting to drift off.
Oh, yep,
frame.
sorry.
Yeah, perfect.
Round.
Just got very excited.
All right.
They're trying to slam the door shut, but that's what they're going to try to do. I mean, against your wind.
9.
13.
18.
Okay. Declaration.
I'm super pissed, so I'm going to keep shooting at people. So if I can keep shooting at that same person, I'm still mad at them for hurting. Well,
Okay.
busting through my own shield.
Several of them are bunking on the inside, and others are trying to close the door. It's become clear, at least to you, Sophia, with your Super cool empathy. Patches is under the effects of a cantrip, and she is enraged.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm declaring last. I don't know who else is. You?
And Patch is declared already?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's just
So
shooting at people. 'cause
I'm
she's
going.
mad.
I'm going to grab. I'm running back to the car now to grab the Selkie, to drag him towards my ring, while screaming at Brom, "Get Patches! She's under the effect of a cantrip. Get her out of there."
My action will be to move towards Patches and attempt to sling her over my shoulder and march towards the field of snow.
Oh, great!
Cool.
So you're already doing that.
Patches, you're being attacked by Brom.
I can't wait to get shot.
Oh no!
Now, your enraged, your rage does not mean that you're like, I'll kill Brom.
No. Get the fuck off me.
So-
I'm gonna try to struggle away from his
Okay,
wrath.
so you are in fact not shooting at somebody unless you want to split your action, but you are engaged in a.
No. I will abandon my shot.
Okay, dexterity brawl
I'm sorry.
Yay!
for the both of you.
PvP.
PvP.
Are you counting your hurt levels?
Shoot him in the butt.
I got one success.
I don't have any hurt.
Oh, you're all healed up.
I'm all healed up, and I
one
got a lot of
success.
successes, dude.
Okay, you are now
like 7
you've now
days.
successfully grappled Patches, and you are now running back.
I'm like hitting you with the butt of, like I'm hitting your chin
Ow,
with the butt
ow,
of my
ow,
gun.
ow, ow. Please, I just got that sculpted.
So you're pulling him out of the car
Yeah.
to bring him into a fairy ring.
Yes.
Okay, where are you taking her?
To the place where Sophia instructed me to take him.
Get your fairy ring up.
Great.
I am sorry, Patches. Please do not be angry with me.
Fucking assholes need to pay.
Yes.
Spending willpower.
Yes, my credit card bill also requires.
Oh my god, bro.
From
One
not
shot.
fucking now.
She
dude.
actually
what was
says
my
that
bonus?
out loud.
I know, of course.
3.
I'm going to fucking end them. I'm gonna fucking end everyone.
Oh, wow.
That's 4 successes.
Okay, your fairy ring is up.
So we both disappear into it.
Oh,
I assume that you're letting these two in.
Did you just disappear with my car?
No, I took him out of your car.
Who did you take out of the car?
The Selkie.
Who put him in the car?
I
Brom.
I was not paying
No,
attention.
you were
you were not. You were not.
Bloodlust, the tunnel vision is real.
Bloodlust.
No, I'm not letting them in, actually.
What the shit?
They don't know that.
Yeah, no. So you.
So
just
if they try to
disappeared.
make it into your fairy ring,
But they don't even know that I made one. We're just gone, right?
they can still see a ring around you.
Oh.
A fairy ring doesn't make you gone. It means that you can see that there's a ring that's protecting the insides.
But no, your instructions to me were get her out of here, right?
Yeah.
Because then
Okay.
they can't see you,
Yeah.
but they can tell that there's a fairy ring.
I mean, okay. Let-
So what do you do?
I get. Fuck. I look around for Sophia and see that she's gone, and I try to carry Patches to the car, and we're gonna have a.
You don't have to try.
Okay. Well, no,
I'm
try.
just-
Like
for the sake
like-
of this, I'm going to say that you are
Yes.
I guess,
far
like-
stronger than she is.
Yeah.
And
so
she's
sorry.
kind of not thinking straight anyway, and she's hurt.
Yeah. I am at -2. I'm mauled.
So you
Is that you
like
hitting
throw
him?
her in the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the neighbor.
I mean, nicely, but like you know.
No, we have concrete floors. I don't give a fuck.
And then I move the seat back so I can sit in the front seat and take off
Where
driving.
did you toss me in the back?
Back seat.
Okay,
Now that I'm free.
Patches.
Sophia.
So we're in the ring now,
That would be so awful.
and
So
I want to sit opposite him. Can you speak now?
Isum in Kursho Fuxi for Gauss.
I look at the manacles to see if there's any change. Can you move?
That's me shaking my head. He does not shake
Yeah.
his head.
Um, I
What the fuck are you doing? Where's Sophia?
I concentrate on filling the fairy ring with cleansing magic and unleash spring,
Okay.
Oh,
cure him.
Okay. Unleash.
Okay.
Add nightmare.
Yep.
Roll your. Don't forget your nightmare dice.
Yep.
In the TV show version of this, we're like cutting back and forth really rapidly, and like every time we come back to the car, you're like trying to hit me over the head, and I'm like, we're just like batting each other back and forth. I think that's how that's happening.
L driver, at the end of the scene,
That's
in the
So that's a successful
Trailer.
unleash without
Yeah.
losing
RV.
control over it.
Yeah.
after she's had her second eye room, just screaming and flailing.
Very cool.
Okay. You feel this just like uprising of the Earth's energy just rise up into him and then sags back down, still held, the rings still holding in place if someone else isn't moving them. I am Siruf Liaosoferi nu. Roll me your perception empathy.
Okay.
She can figure out what he's feeling. Oh, she can pull it down a Troy.
Is that a thing?
Does that have anything to do with
Just like-
desires?
And be like,
No.
I can tell that he's distressed,
Oh.
right?
I can tell that he's distressed.
Because she can speak the language.
Or insightful?
Insightful, yes.
Cool. 7.
He's looks incredibly apologetic.
Oh.
And there's some frustration in there too. Roll me your intelligence graymare.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you guys are just like driving away.
I mean, I think I'm trying to start the car, but like,
What the fuck are you? Don't you fucking
I-
dare
I
start
just-
my fucking
no,
car. Where's
we have to
Sophia?
get
What
out of
are
here.
we doing?
I don't know.
Crack.
I'm like fucking
And
injured.
then
I've been
perception kenning.
Stabitha a few times.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know why I like Stabitha.
Stabitha is my fave.
Anything to do with cantrips?
Yes.
Sorry.
Cool.
Is that okay? That's,
It is. Is it
I
okay
realized
that
that
your
I was
character
like
grabbed your
pulling
character?
it. Yeah, it's fine.
This Selkie is under
But
the
I'm
effects of a
really-
Gaius and cannot speak correctly, cannot communicate effectively. Gaius is a level 5 sovereign cantrip.
Sounds like someone who has some information to spill. Someone who is going to be killed before they could spill their guts. A prisoner, perhaps, that committed suicide.
Hmm?
Anyway,
What?
games.
So specifically,
Oh.
this person
Oh.
has broken a Gaius
I
and is
understand.
subject to its curse.
Oh. So even the fairy ring doesn't temporarily.
No, because
that?
it's not preventing a cantrip from. You pulled him into the fairy ring, but it's something that affects him. It's not something that's crossing the ring.
But I'm like,
It's a 5th level sovereign
I
cantrip.
know, but I can't even like temporarily cleanse it with a spring unleash. Shit, son.
It's because he's not damaged.
Because yeah, the a Gaius lasts like forever, no? Like or
Potentially.
until you've accomplished the task.
It depends.
Yeah, or a punishment or whatever. Yeah, no.
You have to
yeah,
invest willpower and glamour into the cantrip in order to increase its curse, to increase what they're asking of you, or to increase its duration.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm trying.
So as the car guns open, one of the doors, the door that you was banging,
Yeah.
swings open. You can pull him into the car if you wish on the way out, or you can remain in here.
Yeah, I guess I'll pull him into the car.
We'll keep the guy.
When you pull him into the car, you see that he's like there's a tear rolling down his cheek, and he looks like he's incredibly sorry. Like if only he could, he would reach out and somehow make sure that you know what he has to tell you. But he has nothing to tell you right now, because I think we'll end the session here.
Last 2 hours just
Just flew by. Damn.
Oh, because it's 9, so my watch isn't telling me to take steps at 8 p.m. Gotcha.
I miss contempt. Oh, Pukajutsu, you Shadow Court. Motherfucker.
Wow. Yeah, just when I think this, like, kind of conspiracy, like...
Also, I love this concept of Sophia just hears honk, honk, honk as Patches
Yeah.
smashes
Honk,
Brom's head
honk.
against the steering wheel.
Yeah, you just see, like... dun.
You may as well bring the box over, Kate. We can try
I
to
think
get
the
what
box
we
might be dead.
we can try to get what we
no.
can out of it.
I'm good.
You're
We
good?
can just
Not
I'll try to finish it up.
Yeah, I wonder. Like, I just every time I think that this conspiracy is just like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know, maybe it's just a bunch of. Yeah, very well, Crosshair, very good. Yeah, every time I think like, oh, maybe it's just a bunch of wackos. I don't know. There's like this whole other kind of aspect of this conspiracy going on. It's crazy.
I'm going to be honest, and I don't know who's going to win the play of the game here, because there's people did some really fucking cool shit.
I agree. It was pretty sweet today.
So I'm kind of curious how this is going to go. But yeah, so we have some things to talk about. We got to figure out exactly what's going on in the coming week, what's going on in the coming weeks for the holidays. And we do have to vote on the play of the game. And the drink counter, if I am correct, stands at 4. So, you know what? We'll start with this. Today's play of the game starts now. Patches taps into her inner Reaper and Death blossoms some suckers. Brom taps into his old plumber self and scares the poo out of everyone. Or Sophia taps and sighs her on the shoulder and turns Claude into a golden popsicle.
Meat.
That's vote 0, 1, or 2 now. Scott,
Yes.
what did you learn?
Learned many things today. I think, like I was just trying to iterate, and I'll try to be more succinct. I learned today that this broken flight conspiracy has many more arms than it would appear, and that's really scary because I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go with this.
Kate?
Patches has, even before being enraged, has lost her cool and her patience, and she's gonna fucking kill people at this point.
Well, she did fucking kill someone today.
Well,
body count
earlier, but yeah,
No, in this, so
yeah.
2 people today then technically.
yeah.
You shot
yeah.
someone off a catwalk and he landed on an industrial piece of equipment. He's dead.
But I did that in a video game, and I was fine.
Elizabeth?
Sophia is now obsessed with knowing this prophecy for herself. She's not going to take anyone else's word for it. She needs to know it.
Oh my God, Sophia.
I kind of really like that.
Sophia, no.
Sophia, yes.
I kind of really like that.
I am the king. Snap, and you just break Caliburn. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like where this
Long live
universe
the
is
king.
going.
You know what else I like?
What?
For today's play of the game, it's all 3 of you.
Oh my
Well
God.
done. Being
Swish.
like, I vote
Thank
for everyone and
you.
keeping the votes all balanced.
What
Oh no, I have to write them
sweethearts.
all out. Oh, damn it.
That's right, Skirt.
Just look it up after.
Yeah, I will. Reaper.
Now, normally I would be like, well, if all 3 of you wins, then no one does. But you know what, today,
Aw.
you can have it. That's all 3 of you.
Thank you.
Everyone's a favorite today, but you still have a drink counter of 4.
Okay, I have a theory. Does anyone else have
Go
a
for
theory?
it. I don't really have a theory.
Not
this
a
time.
great one. Just because I noticed that it was like a couple like moments of touching oneself or making gestures. So that wasn't very particular though. So.
Asking for a clarification from the GM.
Oh.
So I think there were 2 times that they were like sort of, yeah, I don't know, something.
I feel like we did that more than 4 times.
I wonder if there's a specific way that it was done, but that's like the only idea I have because it was. I was surprised every time there was a drink counter. I was like, wait, what? Did
Wait,
we
what?
do?
I haven't done anything today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just us.
Weirdness just really enjoys it when you guys suffer.
Aw.
Yay!
Thanks, weirdness.
Suffering.
But I'm down to try. I don't have a better idea. I think that's
I'm into it.
good a
Asking
guess
for
as any.
clarification from the GM.
Final answer.
Nope. Journée?
When someone makes an overt hand gesture in the context of game.
Everything's.
I don't.
This is
I
the
was
first time
way
I
too
noticed
focused. I wasn't even looking at chat.
Nope. All right, what is it, Crosshair? Hey, Pooks, Magooks. Anytime the players mention time, day, date.
Oh, very good.
Oh, very nice.
Superb.
Thank you, Pukajutsu.
Thank you.
20.
Hurrah.
Oh, Pukajutsu unlocked Haha Cat for Lemon Eater.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
confession time. We are in a little bit of a bind. We were supposed to figure out how we can continue on with next session, considering that we would have lost a player.
I tried.
But
I tried real hard.
Dio!
Super duper, super amazing human.
Holy Dio! Oh, this is just gonna explode here.
Yep. Zen of the game. Create a chameleon. Biff the
Zen
boss.
of the game.
So I feel like Captain
Thank you
Weird
so
Butt.
much.
Bombadil.
Create a Chameleon
Cold
becomes Gwydion?
Prison-
Somehow that
Hey!
fits.
You know what? I'm into it. That's great.
Somehow
You're
that
welcome.
fits. So here's the deal, and I'm going to suggest this, and players are, of course, welcome to object to this. We are going to say that that is the last Changeling episode of 2019. Next week, there will be an RPG clinic where I will invite the players to come in and we can have a deep dive, which
Ooh.
has been very popular in the past. So we can deep dive onto a specific situation. We'll pull it up on the television.
Oh,
We'll throw it down for everybody. Are you sad now?
I'm gonna tune in from BC. I'm gonna
You
be.
can Skype in.
We'll see, but I'm definitely gonna be in chat.
I mean, you can definitely respond in chat. Kind of
I will.
Right? So we're gonna do a deep dive because I don't particularly want to continue the session separating the players. They're kind of together and they're in the shit, as it were. And they now have a new hostage, question mark. So something
prefer the
I kind of
term
want all of them. Prophet P-H-E-T or Prophet?
Cha-ching.
FIT. Yeah, exactly.
Drake becomes
Okay,
Gwydion as well.
dos.
Oh, very good. Look at all this.
Look at all them Gwydions.
Oh, I'm Gwydion. Sorry, Liams.
So that will be an RPG deep dive. The following Sunday, which is the 29th, we'll see what'll happen. That might just be a solo stream from me, or it might be an abbreviated one because it's kind of like right in the middle of the holidays for people. But we are coming back with Changeling bright and early in the new year. That is going to happen.
Yes.
So thankfully, we're kind of ending on a good note because people are definitely going to want to come back to see this.
Yeah, skip
But
it.
yeah, don't worry. There will be streams on Sundays, and they will be cool, and they will be Changeling related, and they will involve other people, but it won't be continuity. Besides, you still have to listen to Zeron's Chrysalis story.
I do.
So
I have something.
that doesn't mean that there isn't going to be streams coming up in the coming week. What is happening?
Well, there's no Punchy on Friday.
Or is there?
There's no Liz Punchy on Friday because I'm flying out super early that morning. But
Very
maybe there will be
Spider Dude.
us.
Spider Dude. I won't play Spider Dude
Yeah,
without
you
Liz.
goddamn right.
Never. Friday night, you can expect a punchy, for sure. Don't you worry. I'm here to help. Everything is.
Otherwise, you'll just get a live stream of me punching things in Victoria, BC, which,
That's true.
mailbox stream.
Saturday.
I will do a solo Saturdays. I will be streaming something, details on the Twitters. That'll be 3 to 5 p.m. on my channel, Saturday, Eastern Time.
And are we going to see McCready at all? Or is that happening?
I don't think so.
don't think so. Not this week.
No.
Admittedly, this week is a
disappointing.
pretty packed week for a lot of us. I know that for me, my evenings are taken up Monday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday.
And Sunday.
Oh,
Holy
damn.
shit,
oh,
nice.
my God.
Sunday. So I got a lot coming up.
Very Tuesday.
So if you see me, it's going to be on Tuesday, but I doubt it because I might be rewatching Star Wars.
Oh,
because
Oh yeah, shit. When are we gonna do that, Scott?
coming over on Tuesday.
You doing something?
I feel
We're
like I
doing something
do.
on Wednesday.
I do have something on my Tuesday night, but what is it?
A punch,
Oh.
a punch-only cowboy.
I mean, I love my union.
Very good. That's very good.
Possibly Monday after whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
Possibly. Okay, we'll
Okay.
figure
We
this
might, maybe we'll do one movie. We'll see.
We're gonna-
Either way,
Yes, we love
we're
you.
friends and we'll figure our own shit out.
Yeah.
You don't have to be around
No.
for that. What I can say is that your support has been absolutely instrumental in keeping this stream going. Look how much we've changed since we've started. Look how much we're going to continue
Sweaters.
going into the new year. There's more that we can do, but we've never been so organized and so set up as we are now. It is not just a joy to stream at this point, but it's a joy to be able to bring better quality to you. And it's thanks. Look, I'm gonna be honest. People who donate, and people who subscribe, and people who subscribe for others do a lot to make sure that we can upgrade this stuff. But everyone who shows up, everyone who watches, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching on VOD, is just more encouragement for us to keep going.
Absolutely.
And we thank you for it. And we give you the green card salute.
Very good.
Otherwise, is there anything from you that we need to know?
Have a wonderful holiday season, folks. I know sometimes it can be difficult, but you have our love and support, and we hope that you find some holiday cheer
Yay.
despite cold or extremely hot weather, depending on where you live.
This is a very difficult part of year for some people. As much as Christmas and Hanukkah and all that are supposed to be times of togetherness and all that, for some people it's just a magnification of the issues that they've been running into. Be kind to each other at this time and be there for each other. Everyone's been fighting their battles. We're there for you. Just know that. I have to thank my players. Y'all are terribly unlucky because you don't have these three sitting across from you, and I get to have them, and I'm not giving them up. So just know that I am incredibly spoiled myself, and as much as I appreciate people talking about my storytelling, and I really do appreciate it, know that it would not be possible if I didn't have three people who were there with me the entire time, running alongside me and making sure that I could do what I could to give them the best game possible. I can't storytell alone. I can only tell a story with players, and it's thanks to these three that I get to do what I do. So thank you.
Can we quickly shout out John, who has a cold and
I was gonna
has
say.
brought it beyond. You've
Oh, I'm
gone
so
beyond
wrecked.
the Call of Duty, and
Yeah.
it's
No, I'm going straight
Yeah.
to bed.
every
just wait.
every week you blow us away, and with this one especially, you rallied, and it's just we feel very, very lucky.
Yeah.
Wait.
Pook, stop being a potato. Get the fuck out of the hospital.
Seriously, 2020 is just around
But
the
like
corner.
seriously, also stay in the hospital if you need to be
Yes.
there. But,
Yeah,
like,
obviously,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Get the fuck out of the hospital. Folks, even though there will not be a Changeling session until 2020, there will be definitely content. Come and find us. You can also find us on Twitter, but most of all, these days the Discord is where it's at. You can find the link
yes.
below. Hey, talk about how well of life may or may not suck. I want to hear about it because we may have to house rule it, but please, it's awesome to hear from you. You can also find out when any of these people are streaming by going there. It announces them as well. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank
and
you,
don't forget,
guys. Oh,
we'll see you next time.
Bye.
bye! Happy New Year! Soon, I guess. Aww.